YouTube is cracking down. I'm gonna give people a little bit more time to come over here, y'all. That's why let the intro start for people to come on here, y'all. So I'm gonna encore the intro. Maurice Duck is gonna light it up tonight. Oh, Sub-Zero, I see he's live. I gotta get him on my panel. Yeah. Hey, Crystal. Call me live, Crystal. That's right. People are not getting notifications. The show must go on. Yeah, they mad after that Jussie Smollett case, or so-called case. They mad about it. What up, y'all? Time to set it off. Time to set it off. Set it off, Jada. Okay? Set it off. What's up, Likewise Media? What's up, John Amar? Likewise, I see you in the house, man. What's up, Saboteur? Saboteur, you know what? Oh, man. You know what? Forget it. I'm gonna put a link on here right now. I'm just gonna put a link on here. We talk about this. I'm gonna put a link on there. Anybody want to join? But I'm gonna go ahead and just do my quick rant. I'm gonna rant real quick, and then I'll put the link on here. You know what I'm saying? So thank you everybody for coming on here. I appreciate it. You know, and what's up, Mega J? Mega J in the house, man. I see you, man. We see the title said Trump says FBI will review Jussie Smollett case. I mean, he said he's going to review it. He said it's an embarrassment to our nation. You feel what I'm saying? He said, our president, President Donald J. Trump, said it's an embarrassment to our nation. I'm just saying it's embarrassing to our nation. It's an embarrassment. He said it's an embarrassment to Chicago, right? But not only is it an embarrassment to Chicago, it's an embarrassment to our nation. To our nation. It show you what, see what I'm saying? Good will win over evil. It was like, look, I don't know about y'all, right? No, I do know about y'all because we're on the same page. Do Trump rally, when he speak, do it get you like in chill mode, like the chill or something? I'm just saying, it gives you chills. Like, whoa, that's real. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about our president, Donald J. Trump, he's not gonna go in there and make a fool out of himself. You know, he mentioned it in every video. He said, I said it over and over and over and over again. What the hell you got to lose? You know, he said the lowest unemployment rate for a black in 50-something years, right? I don't know the exact number, but 50-something years. That's how I know this, right? And dig this here. He said not just in 50-something years, right? He said it's pretty soon it's going to make history. You know, I mean, which is already made history, but it's going to be in the history of this country, the history. You dig what I'm saying? Oh yeah, thanks so much for sharing my PayPal. Make sure y'all donate to my PayPal. You know, I'm going to Atlanta, and, you know, and the money coming out of my pocket. It's not funded by Republicans. It's not. It's out of my pocket, for real. the rallies. But I'll get to that later. But see, our president said that they are an embarrassment. They are an embarrassment to the country. Like, come on now. They're a bunch of Judas. That's what they are. The Democratic Party is not only the enemy of the people, they're Judas. They will betray you with a kiss right after they sat at the table with you. Thanks, John. Right after they sat at the table with you, broke bread with you, drunk a couple of glasses of wine with you, drunk some champagne with you. Can I keep on going? Ate steak with you. Worked at the same job with you. Walked with you. Drove with you. Went on the road with you. They even might have slept with you. Them the ones you got to watch though. But what I'm saying, you got people that's inside the movement. People inside the movement and outside the movement. But those people are the embarrassment. They are the embarrassment. They are an embarrassment. It's embarrassing. You know, other countries looking at us like this, they laughing at us like that. What y'all really got going on in this country? How he just lied, and y'all believe that lie in the first place. Man, we wouldn't even believe that lie in our you know, in our country. We wouldn't believe that lie. We wouldn't believe that lie. Oh, somebody's lied. Oh my God, stop it. That's all I gotta say with the name. But yeah. There are an embarrassment to our country. Embarrassments. It's embarrassing. For real. It's embarrassing. We should want to just, man, we should feel embarrassed. Because I feel embarrassed. I don't know about y'all, but I feel embarrassed. It's embarrassed to us. It makes us look bad. It makes our children look bad. It makes me look bad. You look bad. Gina, it makes you look bad. I'm calling everybody name in the chat room. Tanya is making you look bad. Everybody, all 15 people watching, making all y'all look bad. Or yeah, it makes us all look bad. What's up, Beverly? He make you look bad too. They make you look bad. People like Jussie Smollett. I don't know if I say his name right, whatever. That's how I say it. He make you look bad. He make you look bad. He embarrassed us. Shame on you. You embarrassed me. Now it's time to kick your ass since you embarrassed me. You know how mama say, I'm gonna kick your ass. You just embarrassed me. It's an embarrassment. They did stuff to embarrass this country. They have embarrassed our country. They have embarrassed the people that died for this country. They have embarrassed our military. That's what he did. He has embarrassed the USA. USA, he embarrassed our chant. Because we don't just holler USA. We do look, we run USA. We control USA. We do. Not just them. We do. We control the world. That's why Trump put fund the wall. Fund the wall. That means we control the border. Since they want to sit there and play, we control social media. I can report you. But we control the wall. We control it. I'm just saying, we control the wall. We do. We control that wall by funding the wall. Fund the wall. Look at this. That means we control the wall. It was built the wall at first. Remember, it was built the wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Mexico is going to pay for it. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Guess what? That wall ain't getting built. He said Mexico's going to pay for it. Do you think that my nigga Trump plan? He had this fund the wall. And Mexico don't pay for it. Guess what? They're looking at me as a liar, whatever. I ain't lied. The wall's still gonna get built. And Mexico still gonna pay for it. Even though we fund the wall, Mexico's still paying for it. Trust me. Trust me on that. I ain't lying, y'all. Now it's time to finish the wall now. It's time to finish the wall. Because if we don't finish the wall, guess what? People are gonna die. I'm point blank say it. Plain and simple. People are going to die. People are going to lose their lives. And that's the truth. I ain't lying. Would I lie to you? I speak what's on my mind. I speak what's on my heart. What's going on, Tina? Good to see you, Tina. Hold on, Tina. You one of us. So what I, you know what I gotta do since you it's I see you, Tina. Hold on. This is I'm gonna do right here. You getting the wrench over here. You're getting the wrench over here. I'm wrenching you. You know what I'm saying? Because we you know, y'all already know. Y'all know how to get down over here. You know, Tina's been down since day one. You know what I'm saying? Just like a red light, like the rest of the, you know, a lot of y'all, man. You know. Hold on, I'm trying to give you a wrench. Hold on, man. I ain't trying to do all that. Hold on. My bad, y'all. I'm so computer. Here we go. All right, I wrenched you up. Wrench you up. There you go. I saw you earlier on smoking whiskey. Thanks for stopping through. You been because you know what I'm saying. See, I see the names. I see the real people. You know, I see the real people. The real people. You know what I'm saying? And it's real. That's real. Look. The real people. That, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm saying my circle. You know, circle. You know, because believe it or not, uh, I can get about I have 11,000 subscribers, right? It'd be about 20 to 50 watching on that channel, right? But I know who. Guess what? Them the one that's right there. You dig? Them the ones right there. I'm just saying, yo. I'm just right there, man. I'm just being honest. Hold on, did I thought the wrench worked, man. Hold on. My bad, y'all. I'm kind of like boom. Oh, I thought I had it. Oh, I guess I didn't. Oh, there we go. I thought I did. There we go. It's yeah. Get a little mic check. Did you get it? Yeah, put a thumbs up, whatever you got to do. What's up, man? How you doing? Mo Squad, man. I mean, for real, man. It's all of I'm telling you, I wouldn't be shit without my chat. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be doing shit in these videos. See, I try to custom my videos. I wouldn't do shit without y'all. I'm not being honest with you. I wouldn't. You know, we all make this. I never said that took credit of what I, you know, what I'm saying what I say, what I do. You know, what I'm saying. Act John. Hey man, give me a title to do with the video, man. I need a title. Tell me what to talk about. You know what I'm saying? For real. If anybody, you know what I'm saying, I'm very open. Like what to talk about. You know? What's it talking about? I'm just saying. I'm just like, wow. I'm all over the place because this is these people are fucking desperate. They are desperate. Lord, I'm not trying to drop F bombs, but if I keep on, I'm gonna drop it eventually. Y'all know me. Y'all see the pattern. Y'all see the pattern over here. Come on now. Everybody know me in the chat. Everybody know the pattern. I'll be on comment at the beginning. All of a sudden, boom, it's like, damn, and then at the end of the video, let me stop. Because that's the real, man. It's the same way y'all meet me. It's going to be the same way. It's going to be the same way. What kill me about I'll get on the fake right later. But I'm going to talk about it for a second. What kill me about people like that? They're the same people that be in the bars, right? But seeing you on social media, it's not right doing it. Shut the hell up. Maybe that's the way we can get more people to vote for the right. If we get more real people out there, maybe we all just go ahead and just like, you know what? Put our cups in the air. Put our cups in the air. We got this. Boom! Nigga, what? Yep, fall back. Fall back. So fall back. Oh, what's up? Fall back. Hey, what's up? You said keep on cussing. All right. Shit. All right, look at it. See? Look. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. See that? I said it. All right, you gotta keep on cussing. We got Christy B. What's up, Big Bear in the house? Yeah, that's Dave. Yeah, that's Dave. Fall back brother. Shout out to Dave, man. That's Creatures. Yeah, I say, man, I can't wait to kick with that dude in a couple weeks, about a week and a half. We gonna kick it, yo. We gonna kick it. Oh, hold on. Need a little chase over here. Hold on. But we gotta be look. We're gonna be fucking real. See, I dropped the F off for the first time. Y'all know I've been trying to be good. But this is YouTube. This ain't Facebook, right? Thick skin only, right? Thick skin only, right? I gotta live up to that, right? I gotta live up to that, you dig? You know? I gotta live up to that, you dig? You gotta live up to that. See, I already know you the type of person that don't get me in trouble around you because look, I see you, I get it. Look, it's like that. It's like that kid in the class that the teacher tried to separate y'all away from each other because y'all gonna stir up some stuff up in this class. So they sit one of them right next to the teacher, one of them way back, and we can't even look at each other, give each other signals to make each other laugh. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they try to do. They try to separate people like us. They don't like that. They see that, they go like, woo, we're gonna have some fun. Man, on everything, Jack. It's like thick skin on it. Not thick skin, more trying to be good. Yeah, I do try to be good sometimes. Come on now. Y'all know I try to be good. Look, it be some days, it be some videos that I do not cuss on my video. But when I'm on other people's platform, I do. Like I be on Jermaine Bossio. I was on Will Johnson a couple times. I ain't saying not one cuss word. I know how to do it on other people's platform. But this is my shit. This is my shit. You don't like it? Get off my shit, nigga. See, I dropped the N word. But if you don't like it, get off my shit. This is my shit. This is my platform. Thick skin only. I made this stuff up. I made the slogan up. The title up. I did it. Hashtag thick skin only. I did it. One day I was drunk and I thought about saying, you know what? I'm gonna call it thick skin only. I did. One day, if you look at my videos, I said this thick skin. That's good. I said thick skin only. Thick skin only. I said, all right, thick skin only. And boom, all of a sudden, hey, Hope, get on my thick skin only. I'm doing thick skin only. And Hope get on it. Hope is get on it every night with me. We was going there every night, and we just be getting boom, boom. I seen Hope on cuss the chat room out. Like, what up? You can mean stop cussing your kids around? Tell your kid to kick this bad ass to sleep. I'm like, woo, wait. And they're like, I lost respect for you. You foul mouth. Like, yeah, whatever. Like, thick skin only. Next. Get out of here, y'all. Get the hell out of here. But y'all ain't standing on nothing. So I'm gonna get back to Jussie. This dude right here, man. This dude think he. That's what I'm saying. When they dropped the charges, that's only a setup. That's only a setup to make him the Patriots hero. The Patriots new hero. You know what I'm saying? Like Uber guy said that. We've been talking about this. He's our hero. He's my hero. He's my hero. Even though he's a zero. Even though he's a zero. He's my hero. What's up, Black Conservative? My guy MJ from Chicago. You got to come in and kick with me, man. Come to my house and crash. We had a blast when he crashed. He crashed right on my couch over there. Boom. I got a futon right there. He crashed right there. You dig? Maybe he kicked it. Got up in the morning, had to go to work. You know what I'm saying? He live in Chicago, like an hour and a half bus ride from here, right? Greyhound. He hopped on the Greyhound from here. You know what I'm saying? So we're very close. You know what I'm saying? Even though I left Chicago, I'm still very close to Chicago. Don't get it twisted. I'm still there. I still have to rate. Look, I still got people down there. I'm still a Chicago nigga. I still will give you a Chicago ass whooping. In Chicago, we fought. Growing up, we fought. We like this. We fought with these growing up. And I was skinny knocking big niggas out growing up. For real. I used to say, don't let the lights fool you. I'll kick your ass. And that's real. Maurice, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, they called me Reese G. That's my old name, Reese G. Look, Reese G. Because my real name is Maurice. Everybody called me Reese G back in the day. What up, Reese Gilla? Look, my old name was Reese Gilla, the bitch killer. That's what called me that because that's how I was. I was smooth like that back then. But you know what I'm saying? You know, I flattered with my freckles. But you know what I'm saying? That's another topic. You dig? But yeah, I give everybody one day I'm gonna do a whole life story about my game banging life. I'm actually gonna do it. I'm gonna talk about it for a whole hour about my game banging life. I have never done that, but I'm gonna talk. I talk about people, but I'm gonna talk about it. Why I'm glad I was in the game because God allowed me to be there to develop this common sense to get these far righters out of here too, to come with common sense because they need somebody like me in a movement. That's why God allowed myself. That's why God allowed Hope to go through, everybody to go through something. You know, we're real people, Lucretia. God, you know what? We went through our trials and tribulation, but guess what? Our trials and tribulation, the things we went through, it's going to help. It's going to help people. It's going to help the inner city. You know, like I talked to Rita. Like Rita, I'm actually going to interview Rita's brother, and he's on death row. He got his phone, and I'm actually going to do a live streaming, and he's on death row. And I really want to promote this. I'll let you know when I'm going to do this video because me and Rita are going to set this up. Because her brother's on death row. Her brother, blood brother, biological brother, sibling is on death row. And we, the people, we gotta. I'm telling you, we gotta kick politics out. We gotta kick politics out because I promise you, on my life, and y'all know this, I got 11,000 subscribers on YouTube, right? 11,000. They would never be ready for a nigga like me to have about 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. They would never. They don't want allowed. That's why they shut down. That's why they shut Alex Jones down because the dude had 2 million. They didn't want nobody with no 2 million subscribers to go ahead and tell the truth and expose the globalists. Eventually, y'all, they're gonna shut me down. I'm not lying. That's why I said follow me on Spreely. Look, I got a Spreely account. I've been on there, and then I'm gonna do a challenge in a couple of weeks. Actually, when I come from the Get It Right rally, I'm gonna do a challenge for a week. And so I'm going to be on Infinity, Spreely, and MeWe. If y'all respect me, y'all love me. If you love me, yes, I'm going to play the guilt trip. If you love me, get over there, y'all. If y'all got love for me, get over there. If you troll me, get over there. Let the trolls come on there too. Trolls, welcome to. Come on now. Let them all come. Let the Peg Bundys come. Let the Stop It Sloppy Bobby come too. Let the Stop It Bobs come. I'm going to say, let the Stop It Bobs come too. With his fake racist ass, you know, because God put us where we needed. I'm telling you, yo. And we the people, we got to stand up against these people that's still thinking so-called white privilege exists. They don't like it. I promise you, I've been stuck at 11,000 subscribers for a while. No, 10,000. I barely got that. They don't want. I'm serious. They don't want that. Oh, believe it or not, I would educate them. Get a person like with a million subscribers on there. That shut me down. I'm better off just shutting down my social media account and just go in the street. Y'all would have found me. Go there. Bring them on. Right here, fall back. I said fall back, Dave, but yeah. You know what I'm saying? And big shout out. Big ups to Fallback Production Studio, man. Man, I love y'all, man. I follow y'all. I be watching y'all at work, man. Everybody, if y'all don't follow Lucretia Hughes, y'all better go. I don't got a link right here. Maybe somebody put a link on there. Y'all go follow Lucretia Hughes on YouTube. I said just Facebook, YouTube, because she needs support on YouTube. Need to build an audience on YouTube. YouTube is actually more cracking. Y'all know I don't be watching Lucretia Hughes on Facebook. I be on YouTube. You see me right here. I'm on YouTube. I'm using Facebook. I said I support y'all on YouTube, but that's why y'all super chats at. That's where I support y'all at. You know what I'm saying, man? This YouTube platform is way better than Facebook anyway. That's why I've been doing live streaming on YouTube. You know, that's why I have been on YouTube. You notice most of my videos. You know what? Look, if y'all follow me, Dave. Remember, I used to be live on Facebook every night. Y'all know I better be on there once or twice. I do my bullshit videos on my personal page. I just go in there and get drunk. I don't even put my messages on there. I sit there and be like this here. Thick skin only. Yeah. I went and had the links on the video. I was off the chain. I admit I could be off the chain, but that's my personal page. You don't like it? Unfriend me. You dig what I'm saying? I'm just saying, what's up, Smurf Bear? Smurf Bear, I'm gonna have a open link. Anybody want to join? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me go get me there. Yeah. Anybody want to join? I'm gonna have an open link in a little bit. I just want to rant for a little bit. You dig what I'm saying? At least to get about 20 to 30 minutes off my chest before I go ahead and bring everybody on here, man. Because guess what, man? We all have voice on here, man. Anybody, look, I'm a person, man. Everybody can have a platform with me, man. You know, everybody has a voice, whether you shy. I don't broke people off their shyness before. I broke a couple people off their shyness. Then one of them let to get to his head, and now she's making videos about me. I will leave that alone. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Now she's making videos about me. I brought her shyness, curves, and all of a sudden, now she acting like she is. Like, shut up. Like, damn. The only reason why you got them 100 subscribers because they couldn't handle my heat on here. And they all got triggered. All the triggered subscribers, they went on that channel over here. They got triggered. I'm offended. I thought you was conservative. I'm offended. They went over there. Yeah, Mo ain't no good. Mo, I thought you use all praise. Like, Mo's the bomb. You keep it real. Keep doing you. Now they all triggered. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? That's what you call bottom feeders. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You said we already plan to do a show after Facebook and being able to stream out of more play. That's what's up. Hey, prayer for your mom, MJ, for real. Prayers for your mom, man. Yeah. Ooh, nothing no surprise me no more. Don't feed the beast. Don't feed the beast. You're right, Janine. You're right. But guess what, y'all? I'm human. I told my moderators, you see me getting you see me getting like this. You see me, tell me, and I'll step back and won't say it. I'll get a little petty every now and then. But, like I told you, Gina, if you see me get crazy like I did that one day, text me and say, Mo, because sometimes I can't get over the top. Sometimes I can. Matter of fact, I can most of the time. I can because that's who I am. I'm over the top. Over the top. Look, over the top. Boom! And I just beat you and I'm wrestling because I went over the top. Next. Ooh-wee. I know what I'm talking about. You know, everybody praying for your mom, you know. MJ. I can't wait you kicking down here with me, man. Dick. You said and stream other wholesome shows like yours. Wholesome. Man, it's get them all. Yeah. I'm gonna put the link in. I'm gonna get some guests on here, man. I'm gonna put the link right here. I'm actually gonna go get the link right here. Hold on, I can't read through these shades. Hold on. Let me putting the shades on. Hold on. I ain't trying to hang this feet up. What the hell am I trying to hang this? Oh, I almost hung y'all up. Oh shit. What the hell? I can't even copy it. What the hell? I can't even copy the link. Hold on, that's kind of weird. Hold on. There you go. Yeah, first they won't let me copy it. That's kind of weird. All right, I'm gonna copy the link. I'm trying to copy the link, goddammit. There you go. Look, I'm talking like a Chicagoan. I'm gonna say, goddammit. All right, I'm gonna do it like this here. All right, I'm gonna put the link right here. Here is an open mic right here, and I already did my rant. I said I'm gonna rant more. Don't get it twisted, Noko. All right, I have put the link right there. You see the link right there, and any of my moderators, can y'all hold the link in case if somebody come back on here, we lose the link. You know how it goes. One of y'all. If you're gonna be a moderator for real. Look. You see the wrench right here, man. I'm not a real moderator. I'm Uber Guy's moderator, and I suck at moderating. I am. I moderate for Outlaw Morgan, but I suck at it. I don't even moderate. I just be like, that'll be something shit. I'm a terrible moderator. I just have a wrench. That's it. I mean, like I ain't like Gina. Gina come over there like, look, shit beat you to a timeout. Look, so you're running for the timeout. Like, hold on. User was already put in timeout by other moderator. Like, dang it, give me a chance to look. They tell you what. See, that show you when people that does videos a lot, they're not good moderators. It's like you got rappers that ain't good actors. I mean, let's be real. Somebody want to thank you. Hold on. Is that hold on. Oh, James T. Harris just texted me. I don't know y'all know James T. Harris. I hit her back. Yeah. You doing PayPal? So somebody go grab the damn, I forgot what link I put. Oh yeah, the other link. I forgot the link I put. The Google Hangout link. Smoke Bear. Oh my God! All you gotta do is just hit that link. Damn, you make it so difficult, Smart Bear. Hold on, let me get your ass on here. Look, he's like he's a twin. He's my other twin, man. That's my dude right there. I love that dude. Oh, I gotta take my glasses off. Yeah, you gotta make it so difficult, Smart. Like, I'm sounding like Tommy. I'm snapping on people. Oh no, damn. Oh no, comments going so fast. Don't comment. Let me go ahead and read this real quick. Stop comments playing. Yeah, that link don't work because look, Uber guy had to. It only work on my computer. It don't even work on my phone. So it works better on the computer. Okay, I see you, Smurf Bear. Oh, we finna like this. Smurf Bear, go ahead and light it up. Hold on. All right, I got the link right here. All right. I decided. What's up, Tina? Good to see you on here. See, you look beautiful on here, Tina. You look beautiful on here. Oh man, look. You get the rents on here. Like, look. Get the originals on here.
What's going on, Mo?
What's up? What's up? Hold on. Tina said, "Oh my God, how do I do it? I'm drunk tonight." Dude, oh, how do you do it? Hey, look. You ain't the only one. See, you gotta be. Look, can I tell you? You gotta be buzz coming over here. But what's up, Smurf? What's up, Smurf?
Not too much, man. I'm at work. That's why you had to bring me in like that. I'm always on my phone.
Oh, you one of those? Oosh, not me. If my boss hearing, not me.
Soon enough, I'll have enough equipment to be able to actually just hit the link and go right in. But unfortunately,
Yeah,
right now, I'm at work, so I can't even do that.
you at work. See, we got jobs and stuff. They think we be on a computer all day, just being petty, being trolling. And no, we
Oh,
got
I
jobs.
am on my computer, well, on my phone all day trolling people, but I can still work and do that. I get paid to troll.
Yeah. Yep.
It's
Yep.
just
Yep. Get paid
unintentional
to go.
payment.
You know what I had to do today? It was a tough decision I had to make, but it ain't tough because people gotta pay me. They don't say like this. I was invited on Twitter to have dinner with Mike Pence tomorrow, right? In Chicago, at O'Hare, but it's a height. And then I was gonna do. I gotta work tomorrow. I don't get personal days, no PTOs until next month. I was gonna do it. I said this is an opportunity. I said no. At the end of the day, I still got a job when I come back here. I said no, I got any more opportunities. Crazy, I did it. I did it again. I got a job. That don't mean because you got followers, you this, you still got your job.
Yeah, just because you're on YouTube doesn't mean you don't have a life outside of it. I mean, I work two
Hold on, you
jobs.
said
I
nobody else can
managed
do
to
the link?
pull off
Can
this
anybody
YouTube
do the
thing.
link? All right. Nobody can do the link. All right, you know what? I'll do the link, no problem. All I can do is just press it. You know, I'm just trying to get my little stuff on. I guess y'all could look. I guess y'all slow on computers like I am. I get it.
I think most people are just operating off their cell phone right now.
Yeah, they can't do that. I get it. No biggie. No biggie, man. That's just it's just so much crap, dude. I've been seeing so much like me and Lil Uzi been saying this last 5 days. I've been seeing so much fuckery. So much fuckery. You've been seeing it. And how much fuckery you been seeing these past 3 days, bro?
I've been seeing quite enough, man. I've seen enough of my fair share. That's for damn sure. You know, it seems like it's just getting worse as time goes on, and it's like I've already come to grips with the fact that this year is going to be a long year.
Yeah.
Like, there's no two ways about it, man. It's gonna get interesting as time goes on, and it's already
Yeah.
chaotic at best.
Yeah. It is. It is. Yeah. Hey, anybody, okay, so if the link don't work, just send me your email and I'll put you on. You got Google Hangout, let your email right there out there, and I'll let you on here. Okay. What's up, Dork?
Yeah, that's a weird part too. I'm not in my own car right now, so I can't even like figure this thing out to get comfortable. This is weird. They got me in a rental right now.
Is
It's
that Tony
nice.
Patriot? Tony Patriot, you want to come on here? Let me know, brother. You can come upstairs like my friend Nana, like everybody downstairs. You know, I see everybody downstairs in the chat room. You can come upstairs. You can walk
Raise
your
your
way upstairs.
status.
Come to the second floor. Y'all on the first floor, but come to the second floor. Anybody want to come to the second floor? You know how you walk on the second floor, you walk in, you open the room, you see a bunch of smoke, like, dang it. Hey, all right, what up? What up?
Yeah, just a hand
Everybody
reaches out and hands you a bottle of water and says, "Come on in."
yep. Come on in. Come on in. Anybody want to come on in? Come on upstairs. Come on to the second floor. This is only you know what I'm saying, a floor away. That's it. No. You said, Gina, that sucks. It went really good. I hope you will get notification next time. I can try and do it twice. Yeah, yeah. Look. What's up, A? To talk about this about no. AD, you want to get on here? I'll click the link, dude. Cause it's my brother AD. I like AD. He'll mix it up over here. That's my same dude. That's gonna vote for Bernie. I want to hear this. He a black dude that voted for Trump. Now he's voted for Bernie, but he's still my friend. I'm never turn my back on him. That's what true friends do, right?
Absolutely, man. Just because people are misguided doesn't mean that, you can't still be friends. I mean,
See, you
if he's
misguided.
really going to vote for Bernie, I mean, good luck to him. I don't think Bernie's going to win.
To you, brother. But AD's awesome. That's a real dude, man. I love this dude, man. Look.
We just got proof there was no collusion. Like, Trump's poll ratings are about to jump up like 5 points.
Misguided, okay. He said misguided, okay. Oh, I would love to get you the other guy too. The other guy that we argued with the other day. Me and Hope shut his ass down.
Oh God, yeah, that dude. He looked like he was ready to go fishing.
Yeah. Well, AD, hold on, I got your email. I'm gonna go to your text and just invite you. Y'all know I will do it. AD knows I don't give a fuck. Go ahead, bro. Let me go find AD. Go find the last text he sent me. I got his email. I just want to send an email to my contacts. You know. Oh snap. Okay, I got your email right here, AD Bell. Hold on. Go ahead, Smurf. What's on your mind, bro?
Oh, not much, man. Not much. Just sitting here, just relaxing, enjoying my night.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Already worked one shift today, about to pull another one. Just stay getting to this money. Yep. Although I will say, working like I do.
AD gonna set this shit off, man. You know what? I want AD on here more. That's my dude, man. He go. Because we actually don't take each other serious.
Oh, absolutely. I don't take anything serious anymore.
We don't take each other serious. Hold on. I'm inviting him right now. I'm inviting AD Bell right now. Let me invite AD on here. I just invited you, AD. He tried to call Messenger. No, it don't work that way. You got to. First time it went straight to my phone. All right, AD, I just invited you over here. Hold on. You should get on here a little bit. Hold on. I'm going to text him right now and say I sent email. Hold on. I'm texting that nigga. AD, get your ass on here, nigga. I just text you. I just sent you. Text you right now, AD. I sent invite. Okay, I'm going to send an invite again. See if I can send it again. Oh, man. AD even come over here. Look, AD he's fun. AD is fun. It says the chat room love AD. They look like, oh, AD coming. Like, yeah. I got Will Johnson emailed it. Oh, there you go. There you go. I should just randomly invite Will Johnson on here.
Hey, Reese, can you hear me, brother?
I hear you, brother. I hear you, man. What's up, AD?
Hey, the young gentleman called me misguided. I was like, oh, okay, challenge accepted.
Well,
because my first question to you, brother, is how do you feel I'm misguided? Please explain to me.
Well, if you're planning on voting for Bernie, man, that's a misguided notion right there. I mean, one, he's an 80-plus-year-old curmudgeon that looks like a Muppet. I mean, that's already
so because he looks like a Muppet doesn't mean he has my best interests at heart.
Because yeah, but Trump looked like socialism never works.
Trump looked like an orangutan, but yet and still y'all love him. Not say you, because I already know you like that, but I'm just saying a lot of your counterparts.
Oh no, I can roll with the punches.
We not drawing off of looks, brother, because I ain't that pretty myself.
No, that was just my opening salvo.
Yeah, I'm that pretty.
That was just the opening salvo. I mean, the guy is promoting Venezuela, which is a collapsed country. I mean, come on. He's
not promoting Venezuela. Trump is promoting Venezuela because he took the bait with making sure that he picked a side. So you can't say that a guy who has, he's a senator, but he doesn't have that much power. He doesn't have that much authority. He can't promote anything. Trump has already chosen a side, because regardless of what you think about Venezuela, Venezuela is going to be Venezuela regardless of who's running Venezuela. Why? Because the United States of America dictates the pace of most countries across the globe, with the exception of Russia and China. And some people might find this very, very interesting.
So what do you think about the Russian collusion?
Japan.
Look. What do you think about the Russian?
Come on, man. Talk to me. I'm listening.
What do you think about the Russian? I mean, all that stuff, Jussie Smollett. Everything is looking bad.
I don't think anything, Mo. Listen, brother. Mo, I don't think anything about Jussie Smollett, because the situation with Jussie Smollett has nothing to do with me on my everyday life. I will continue to say this. You asked me, how can I go from not being a Trump? How can I go from being a Trump supporter to not being a Trump supporter? That's it. Because for me, when I was a Trump supporter, it was about my everyday life. It was about what I seen. It's about what I experienced. About what I was going through. Right. It was about making sure I had the abilities to put food on my table. And I thought because Trump was a businessman, and I hate to keep talking about me going to school and graduating with a bachelor's degree in business administration, but I have to keep reiterating that fact that these were things that I was looking up. I saw the places that he targeted. I saw that they were hurting. Was it being talked about in the mainstream media? No, the fuck it wasn't. But he went there. And it was so crazy because they talked about everything that he said, but they never talked about something that if his supporters will hear it from anybody else, they'll be outraged. He was like, I know why y'all here in my stands. I know why y'all here in my crowd. It's because you ain't got no job. Let the Democrats say something like that about Republican/Trump voters. Man, they'll be outraged. But Trump said it, and it was nothing. Come on, brother. What else is it about? What else is it about?
But my main question is,
with y'all, man.
Do you support socialism?
With y'all.
Do you support socialism?
You said, do I support socialism? We like I told Uber guy the other night. We already have socialism. We just have socialism for the rich. The rich get subsidized. They get major tax breaks that we don't get, because guess what? When we go out here, you say, oh, well, my taxes come out of my check and I get a refund and everything else. That, so I feel okay with that. That's fine. You can have that type of ideology about the situation. But at the same time, when you go to the store, guess what you got to do? You got to pay tax on shit. If you get anything over $100, that would be a major impact on what's in your pocket. Because if you get something for $100, it's a possibility that you're going to pay between $10 or $20 extra for what you just bought.
Do you really think the government is capable of managing everything like a socialist country would? Like, the government never does a very good job at...
so when you say managing everything like what? What's everything to you? Because I would like to know.
The power. It's distributed by... public.
But managing what? What in particular? Give me a particular managing topic that you want to come or you want to reference, and then we can go from there. You got to give me something in particular, because all you saying is socialism. That doesn't drive me. When I hear the person y'all telling me that I shouldn't support everything he's saying, it makes me be like, okay, as a person who go out here who works 40 hours a week, okay, it would be nice not to have this amount of money taken out of my check for something that is a possibility that I might not even use. Or if I use it, it'll be scarce. So why am I getting all this money and taking out of my check for nothing? and they continue to profit. And while they continue to profit for me not doing nothing, they hold on,
you
son.
want less money taken out of your check.
One second. I'm not done. I'm not done. My son interrupted me. But while they continue to profit, the people who actually need something serious can be a part of that same association.
Hey, Doris.
And I'm not using it, but they taking my money. But they still won't take my money and spend it on the people who actually need it. No, sir, we got to fix that. If that's socialism, I'll live with it. I promise you I would. And any person who disagree with anything I just said, that's between you and your God.
Hey,
I promise you.
Look, AD, we talked about this, right? So do you support abortion?
Do I no, I don't. Mo, we already had a discussion. No, brother, I don't support abortion. But at the same time, I'm not gonna tell a woman what to do with her body. That once again, just like everything else, is between her and her God. Because as the president of the United States of America, you have the ability to make a call to be able to kill a lot of people. And in between those people, it ain't just all militant men who want to kill America. No, you killing women, you're killing children. So why would I judge a woman on an individual basis about a decision that she wants to make with her body unless it's a decision that involves myself? That's between that woman, her God, and the man she had that baby with. And if she don't inform that man that she had the baby with about the decision that she's making, then trust me, her God is gonna have a problem with that. I refuse to make that a focal point of what it is that I have to do in everyday life.
Hey, chat room, I don't think
talking about abortion, brother, doesn't pay my bills. It doesn't. It may pay some other people's bills, but it don't pay mine.
I go in here. Hold on, this will be lit. Hold on,
it don't pay mine.
Hey, hold on, go ahead, AD. I can invite these guests over here.
No, I'm just saying it don't pay mine. I'm not gonna say that I don't care about the issue because my mother, with everything she had going on, she had a couple of kids that she wasn't supposed to have, you know, and my sister, you know what I'm saying, precious woman, young woman, she was born with a tube in the brain. My mom didn't get an abortion. So from that standpoint, yeah, I understand it. Her youngest baby, guess what? They told her, they said, look, Valerie, don't have this baby. If you have this baby, you're going to die. My mama had my baby. My mama had my baby, my youngest baby sister, John Yaya, December the 16th, 2003. My mama died in April of 2004. 4 months fucking later. So don't can't say I'm not sympathetic to the fact. Can't say I don't have experience in it. And I was a young guy in the army, and I lost my way for a long ass time of my mama dying from breast cancer because she decided to carry a baby.
That's why I usually avoid that.
But I still won't change my stance that it's up to that woman and that man and God. It's up to them.
What's up, Dork? How you doing? I know who you is now. Hey, girl. Hey.
Good day. How's it going? Can you hear me?
I hear you.
What's going on, Dork?
Hey, what's going on, Maurice? Hey, what's happening, everybody?
Hey, how you doing? Sorry.
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Yeah, not bad. Thanks, mate.
Yeah,
right,
like
go ahead and finish. AD, I'm gonna finish for like 1 minute. AD, you got 1 minute. Go ahead. Let's do this.
No, I'm good, man. I want to hear the rest of the panel, and plus I got to find a way to set up because it's on my phone and my phone about to die. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm clear and we can have a healthy discussion tonight because I'm willing to talk, and like always, I'm willing to speak how I really feel about certain things and certain individuals and certain topics.
In much respect, AD, you know, you come on anytime, because we disagree, but look, at the end of the day, me and you brothers. You know?
Mo, you my brother. Come on,
that.
Man. How much money I done donated to you, boy?
I gotta say I'm gonna support Trump. Are you still gonna be there for? Of course. I think we gotta know each other. That we dare for each other no matter what, despite the views. But if you acting like an idiot, you want to come and hate me because of my views, you kiss my ass.
Hey, AD, I just want to say, man, I ain't got no problem with what you do, brother. I mean, you got to do you, man. Do what's best for you.
Yeah, do you?
I mean, we can all have different opinions, you know.
Right, but I don't want to
I mean,
like
everybody
intrude
ain't
on
got
what
to.
you're saying.
I mean, everybody
I don't
don't
want
have
to
to be
intrude
a
on what you're saying,
monolith.
brother. But you saying that you don't have a problem with what I do. What I do is I take care of my family. I go to work every day. I raise my kids. You know what I'm
And
saying? My son just started
and
baseball. This is
and
second
that's
year. He
good
was
though.
cold last year. He gonna be even colder this year. Like that's what I do. So like when
And
you
that's
say
what I'm
what I
saying.
do, that's a different thing versus if you say what you believe. Now that's when we can have a discussion. But when you say what I do, no sir. You can't say what I do because what I'm doing, I'm out here doing the right thing. I'm out here doing what a lot of people, especially people on the right, who believe that black men in particular are not doing. I'm raising my kids, man.
Your heart's in
And
the right place, bro. I know your
and
heart's in the right place.
and that's what you're supposed to do. Take care of your family. That's what's more important.
Yes.
We need fathers around to take care of family members, families.
That's the truth.
Right.
Absolutely.
I mean,
I'm
cause you know how it is in the black community that fathers are not around in the black community.
yeah, mine one there.
Mine
I'm still
wasn't there
learning.
either.
I'm
He was
still
in
learning.
and
I'm with my
out.
son. I'm with my son now, and he getting older. And like I say, he playing sports, so he getting a little tough. And it's like, you know what I'm saying, how do I respond to the situation? So I have to constantly re-educate myself. I'm constantly re-educating myself. So that's why whenever I say anything, I say it with 100% pure confidence because I'm constantly re-educating myself about things in the real world. So things that's not a real world making is you can't pull that wool over my eyes.
I mean,
Democrat, Republican, conservative, liberal or not, you can't pull it over my eyes. That's why I supported Trump, man, in 2016, but I no longer
You
support
was the
him
biggest
now for
Trump supporter I
2020.
know, dude, 2 years ago. You the biggest Trump supporter I know that would have viral videos.
I mean,
Yeah,
I just want to know what made you not support Trump, though.
The people that he has attached himself to. He has attached himself to people who look at us as black people as we are somehow like less than and not to piggyback not to piggyback off of the liberal left because I hate them as equally as I hate the other side. Not to piggyback off of them, but there are individuals like because I'll be honest, when it first started, I was going to school, I was finishing up my degree, so I didn't really know too much about the internet. Before that, I had a flip phone during the election cycle when I got my first smartphone. Like it may sound weird to people, but yeah, that's when I got my first ever smartphone. And I didn't really know how to navigate. And all I was doing was making Twitter videos. And I was getting
Hmm.
like thousands of likes on them motherfuckers. But I was not
See.
talking
That's why
like
I
the
don't.
other people. I wasn't talking like the other Trump supporters. You could watch a video
you wasn't.
from Red Elephant. Mo, you know what I'm talking about because you on there.
Yeah,
You can
you
watch
even
a
know you
video
on Red Elephant.
from Red Elephant
You
and you
on
can
Red
see the
Elephant.
difference when they show me versus everybody else. When they showed me, I was talking about actual valid statistics. LS was talking about building a wall,
Yep. I hear you.
keeping Muslims out. I offered
You
real
didn't even know
valid
that his push
statistics
on the
in
video.
what I was talking about. I wasn't,
I'm.
no, I wasn't nothing like them. I
I,
can't be a part of a movement like that.
I
To
mean,
whereas we
but Trump.
avoid of all facts and we take what the people inside our echo chamber what they say as facts. I can't associate with that.
But Trump don't hate all Muslims. I mean, it's some Muslims that voted for
Trump don't hate
Trump
no
too.
Muslim.
But he didn't block all Muslim countries. There's a bunch of
He not saying that he
Hey,
just
what you
don't
say,
like
boy?
Islamic terrorists though.
Yeah.
Plus, that same
Hey,
ban was put
I mean,
into effect during the Obama
I have a
years.
friend I have a friend that's a Muslim and he agree with me on that.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something, brother. Trump don't like Muslims. That's a fact. And how I
not
know it's a
true. He
fact?
didn't block all
No, no,
Muslim
no, no, no.
countries.
I'm gonna tell you my story about why I say
That's
what I say.
amazing.
Because
That's my dude.
during 9/11, when 9/11 happened, I was a senior in high school. I was in my citizenship and economics class. And my teacher, he was married to one of my vice principals. I had, for some strange reason, the school was so big, we had 4 vice principals. He was married to her, and she made a call to the classroom, and he turned it on. Now, I didn't see the first tower hit. I mean, the first plane hit, but I saw the second plane hit. And every female in my class, they got the crying because we saw it. It was me and this guy. And I don't mean to put his, I ain't going to say his real name. I'm going to call him by his nickname. His name was Naka. Me and Naka was saying, hey, it's another plane coming, it's another plane coming. But because we was more of the thuggish type, they didn't take us seriously and think we was being forthright with what we were saying. As God is my witness, this is a true story. This is a true story, people. And that plane hit that building. And they kept it on. And minutes later, man, them buildings went down as we was watching it.
I saw it live too.
We was watching
AD,
it went down.
Do you have any?
And that made everybody feel a certain type of way. It didn't matter if you was white, black, or whatever. And Trump was from New York. So how y'all thought he felt? How you think he felt? I'm not. That's why I supported him. I never knocked him for that.
I mean, I can't lie that he's a successful businessman. I'll be real about that. He's very successful when it comes to like working at business because he's a businessman.
Yeah, but what's all this got to do with his policies that he's enacting right now?
Yeah. Those tax cuts, man, that he gave, and I joked with Mo them about this a while back. Not a while back, but a couple of weeks ago, maybe. I can't understand why chicken wings.
But I would like to know where are there any
how you
videos?
Get rich with tax cuts, man, and an everyday man or woman is not feeling it. We're not feeling it. I'm constantly going in stores to whereas I see everyday people. They saying, man, they hurting right now.
How much
they're not feeling it.
How much tax do you want to pay though? Because here, the working class pay between 35 and 40% in taxes. But
if you look at it, the rich is paying more taxes.
The rich is paying more.
No, they're not.
I feel like it should be balanced though.
Man, how balanced? I just got through it. I think this before you came on, brother. I just got through explaining taxes and explaining it as simply as I can. Even if you get a tax refund, it does not negate all the tax you have to pay on everything in everyday regular life. You have to pay a tax on gas. You may not say gas may say $2.27 a gallon, but guess what? There's a tax that's included in that. You have to pay that. You have to pay a tax on.
Yeah, I agree. We should have less taxes. Everybody should pay the same less tax.
Right. But he gave corporations tax cuts that was supposed to transition into them doing something for the workforce. Let me finish. For the workforce and for the everyday man and woman. There are companies. There are things. That's why I talk about the chicken wing thing. Yeah, I know I'm black. I'm talking about chicken. Okay, fine, cool. We can go with that. But I asked why chicken wings are not 69 cents a pound for a simple reason. Because the corporations who process those chicken wings, who take the parts off the chicken to make chicken wings, have gotten major tax reductions. They already fought them because of the loopholes. They already fought them, people. They already fought them. So the fact that you was already getting away with murder because of the loopholes, Trump did not close the loopholes. He didn't close them. They still open. So you get the loopholes and you get a tax reduction. Why am I still paying so much money, man, for chicken wings, man? I'm getting 12 chicken wings, man. I'm getting 12 chicken wings, man, for like $13. That's a problem.
That's it.
That's a problem.
That's cheap compared to here, but Atlanta
is way cheaper.
within some fact checking that I did with a whole bunch of the companies within those tax cuts that they had extra money left over because of the tax cuts, they went to pay rises for a lot of the workers in the lower levels.
That's fine, but I'm responding to what he said because he said Atlanta. I lived in Georgia, so I know I didn't live in Atlanta. I've been up I-20 to Atlanta a few times from Fort Gordon, Augusta, and Jefferson County, things of that nature. My sister currently live there right now. You said something that was very key, and it is very key to the argument, and it's crazy because for some strange reason I had a guy. He was military, but he got out, and I was like, why are you not gonna stay here? He's like, man, the cost of living. I said, okay, cool, fine.
That depends on the
Chicago is way more expensive than Georgia.
And he told me where he was going. The thing of it is, you see what I told you. I'm paying $12-13 for wings.
Yeah, that's the state government, not the federal government.
But at the same time,
yeah, that is the state government.
Just because you're not paying $12-13 for wings doesn't mean that somehow where you live versus where I live is any different. Because guess what? Our minimum wage out here is $12 an hour. And I'm quite sure in Georgia, the minimum wage is far less. So when you put it all together, it still adds up. That's one of those loopholes and deductions I be talking about.
Yeah, well,
because when you move product across state lines, you fall into those states' jurisdiction. So if you do business in Georgia, if you do business in Arizona, you do business in California, you do business in New York, you do business in Indiana, Illinois, you fall upon their jurisdiction. So you fall up under their tax brackets, their tax codes. But a lot of times, because corporations and lobbyists in particular, they have manipulated the game.
Yeah,
they have
Indiana
manipulated
is
the market so much that they run everything. So why do they need tax cuts that didn't benefit the everyday man and woman? Y'all cannot explain that.
The federal government can't control all of the state laws. You know, some of the states make up their own laws. Within the Constitution, the federal government, they can't control every state law, you know.
But they just got major tax cuts. They was already getting away with the loopholes and the deduction they were receiving. They got tax cuts. Why isn't everything half off right now? Like, you got to explain that to me. Why isn't it everything half off? It's not.
Can we let her finish? I want to hear what she got.
I don't even. No, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's like that's okay.
It's too easy.
No, it ain't too easy. I just want to hear her finish. I want to hear everybody's conversation.
That's all right.
I want to hear everybody comment. I want to hear everybody's point on here. I just want to hear Dorot's point because I haven't heard a point on here now.
All right, my bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry, ma'am.
No, you're fine. I was just saying that's all up to the states. The federal government can't really do anything about all of the state laws. So you need to lobby the head of your state. We call it a premier here, but what do you guys call it over there? Head of state, something like that.
Senator, I think.
Senator, right? You guys need to lobby the state senators because yeah, they made federal tax cuts and everything, but what these companies in certain states do with those tax cuts is up to the state, not the federal government. The federal government can't do everything about state laws. They can't interfere with state laws.
Okay.
Government is actually hindered by state law.
I really do understand where y'all coming from. But at the
most
same
of those
time,
taxes go on EBT cards.
I'm right, and we gonna get into EBT cards. Do we really want to talk about the percentage of individuals who are benefiting from those EBT cards? Please, let's get into that so I could share some truth and share some light on that, please.
Liberals benefit from EBT cards.
Most of the black people who benefit from EBT cards are kids. 55% of them are kids. But when you talk about another certain demographic, they are adults. They are grown folks. I know.
Well, there's a serious
I
problem.
live amongst them. I see them
that
every day, and I don't judge them at all. I don't judge them because I feel like if you need help, you need help. But I can tell you who benefit from EBT cards and who benefit from welfare. We can get into that, and y'all can go Google it.
You say y'all go Google it, huh?
Y'all can go Google it to tell you who really benefit from it, and who they vote for. And who they vote for, to be exact. Yeah, see who they vote for. You will be surprised.
One person said 100.
Too easy.
One person said 100 years ago. Okay, one particular person said 100 years ago. Keep them on welfare, and we'll keep them voting Democrat. That's what they said.
Who said that 100 years ago?
Democrats doing that. They want you to stay on the welfare.
They do.
Because they want to control your mind.
No.
Come on.
See, y'all, you see people trying to figure out like, why you don't support Trump no more, but you did support him. That's why I supported Trump. But Trump was to get to the establishment. I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all keep talking about the Democrat. That's where y'all Republicans go wrong at. And that's why y'all gonna end up losing. Y'all gonna lose because y'all don't want to team up with the other people.
I'm not a Republican. I'm an independent.
And there are things. I'm an independent too. But y'all gonna team up with the individuals who understand that this is we are living in an era of elitism. We are living in an era of elitism.
Liberal.
The establishment.
I mean, because I don't like this left versus right stuff. Though I think it's ridiculous.
Nothing to do with no party. It has nothing to do with no party. That's why 12% of Republicans don't like Trump. They don't like Trump because they have their elitist attitude. It's just that people say, "Oh, well, that's only 12%." No, it's not. It's a lot more. But they just understand that in order for them to continue to get what they got to get, to continue to bamboozle the people that support them, that they got to ride the wave. And that's what Trump is fucking up at. Excuse my language. That's what he's fucking up at. I say it again. Excuse my language. But that's what he's fucking up at.
Most Republicans don't like Trump because most of them are liberal undercover.
They don't have his best interest at heart. The crew is hard at work. They're hard at work. They don't like him. They want to make sure that when it's all said and done, his reputation will be tarnished. Well, and they will try to rebuild the Republican Party and their image based off of his failures.
He's definitely going to be tarnished because he's the
Trump is not a Republican. He's an independent.
Too easy.
Trump think outside the box. He's an independent thinker.
No, he's not. Everything he's doing is a part of the Republican. Okay, all right. Thank you, ma'am. I'm glad you brought that point up. You said unemployment. I'm so glad you brought that up because as me, I serve honorably in the United States of America Army. I serve honorably. But at the same time, when I got out, because I am a hood guy, I am from the hood, so therefore I associate with hood people. And sometimes I found myself in situations whereas I had to deal with hood problems. If y'all don't know what hood is, I'm talking about the ghetto. I ended up going to the joint. I ended up going to prison. I ended up catching a felony. And it was hard for me for a long time. But I pushed myself through school. I did what I had to do. I worked. I washed dishes. I cut grass. I did it all. I did what I had to do to provide for my family. I didn't just sit up here and live off the system, live off the government. That is not what I did. My state said, you know what we're going to do is we're going to give you a second chance. So while people talk about the unemployment, that's fine. You can give Trump the credit, but at the same time, it's not necessarily about Trump. It's about real, true, honest criminal justice reform. And my state passed real, true, honest criminal justice reform, and they didn't even go far enough. But what they did was, I'm coming. I'll be in there in a minute, Mama. What they did was they gave people like myself who couldn't seek or who couldn't get it. Not necessarily because I didn't have the credentials, but because of my background. Off of one incident, to be exact, but we're not going to get into that. They gave myself a second chance. So when you talk about the unemployment, especially when you speak about people of color, specifically black people, you got to go to those states who y'all call socialist, liberal, progressive, whatever you want to call it. Those people are responsible for giving people jobs. They are
responsible for keeping people ghetto.
They are responsible.
Have you seen the liberal cities?
The Democrats are the ones who tore up Chicago and Detroit, Baltimore, and all these inner city major neighborhoods.
They're from Chicago and saying Yes. Come on now, AD.
Shoot, I'm from the West Side. I was raised on the West Side.
South Side low end.
Are you from the South Side low end? Huh?
I'm telling you, yeah, Obama's neighborhood, 45th and Drexel, right off Cottage Grove.
I
just got done talking to my guys for like 3 hours before I got on here with y'all.
I could tell you something about socialism. You want to say,
and they all and where we come from and what we've been through, they all doing good, and none of them fuck with Trump. But if I would have fucked with Trump, they would have fucked with Trump. That should tell you something.
No.
Because when I was fucking with Trump, they were supporting me.
No, you ain't. I love you, AD, but you misguided. You misguided.
Misguided.
You know, look, AD.
That's funny. That's real funny.
All I gotta say is good luck to Trump.
You think I misguided too? I'm misguided.
You said good luck 2020, man. Give me good luck on this baseball season. This is my son's second baseball season. They made it to the second round of the playoffs, man. They got robbed. Give me good luck on that. Don't give me good luck on 2020. I don't care about that shit like that. Y'all do. I just know where I stand. Shit, baseball season coming up.
I can just tell you one thing about socialism, though. It is not worth having. People go on about free healthcare. Healthcare is not free. You're paying for it.
Is that Uber guy? I'm gonna invite Uber over here, motherfucker.
Yeah, bring Uber over here.
Get Uber. Here you go. I'll just pay right here. Let me get the Uber guy over here.
I live in a semi-socialist country. Okay. I live in a semi-socialist country. We're paying, like, just normal working class people paying 35% in taxes, and they add taxes onto everything that goes towards this healthcare. You know,
shoot, I don't hate people that work. Shoot, if you could work, more power to you.
Look, anyway, we're paying 35 to 40% in taxes. Cigarettes for a 20-pack costs $28 to $30 for one pack of cigarettes. Alcohol is extremely heavily taxed, and in one state alone, almost 1,000 people a year that are under the age of 60 die. 41 infants die a year. 52 children die a year just on wait lists. I've been on a wait list for an aneurysm in my head for a year and a half now. I'm supposed to be like emergency treated, right? It's supposed to be seen to and treated within a month. That does not happen. Just in one state alone, thousands of people a year die. You're talking about the whole entire country.
But ma'am, do you know why that is happening? Can I tell you why that's happening? It's happening because guess what the rich people said? Because the rich people run everything. The elites run everything. What they said was we got to stabilize this. If we don't stabilize it, if we don't stabilize it, then it's gonna all go to south, and then we're gonna lose out. So do you honestly believe that they will sacrifice? No, they won't. They would, like you just said, the everyday person. You on a waiting list. You're waiting for something. You can't get nothing. And you have elites, man. You have elites that will say, "Oh well, it's because they're giving so much." But at the same time, you're getting back so little. You're getting back so little.
You know,
you're getting back so little. That's how they manipulate the masses. That's why I originally supported Trump, but I no longer support him. Because I thought he was different. He's not. He gave these people in our country tax cuts. They did nothing for us. Nothing.
You know, it doesn't matter if you're middle
class.
The
cost of living is steady going up.
Because the government runs the healthcare, the government runs the railway lines, the government sells off our assets.
The lobbyists run the government. The lobbyists run the healthcare. The lobbyists run the
government run everything.
They run everything. The lobbyists, the people who pay the big bucks.
Not here.
I want Trump supporters to know something. Y'all can send Trump all the money y'all want to, but what y'all gotta understand is you can have 100,000 people send Trump money.
I'm trying to tell you,
and you can have one lobbyist group send Trump money that will trump all the money that the people that support him sent because they think he's gonna do something that he's not going to do. It would change everything. Until we get that out of our system, sorry, ma'am, you across the pond. That's fine. I get what you got going on, but I'm just trying to give you some real inside perspective into what it is in the everyday life of an American person from a black man's perspective.
I'm trying to give you insight of how socialism kills people and you don't want it in your country.
You saying that it's socialism. It's not socialism, it's elitism.
It is
socialism. They're playing y'all. They want y'all to believe that this is because of socialism. No, they know they have to balance the books. And in order to balance the books, they will make you suffer. They will make the everyday man and woman. How is this like so difficult?
This is socialism right here. It kills people.
It doesn't work anybody.
Socialism only ends in starvation and genocide. Just look at the 100 million people that have died over the last 100 years thanks to it. You want a reason not to go socialist? That's the first one right there.
You want to look in countries in Europe. You want to look at Canada. They are also semi-socialist. They are also dying on wait lists.
There's a reason why the elites come here to get their medical treatment, because then they know they can't get treatment in their country.
Mm-hmm.
The Canadians come down here. The people from Europe come over here because we have the best medical, and on top of it, if you can afford it, you're good to go. But they're not going to sit there in a socialist country waiting for their medical to kick in while they're dying. Socialism doesn't work.
I agree with that. Socialism don't work.
It never has. There has never been a socialist nation that has ever succeeded in history.
Truth.
Socialism fails.
About 100,000 people a year die. Many of them are infants, many of them are children, and many of them are people under the age of 60.
Look what socialism did with Hitler days. Socialism. That's what that fucking shit did. Come on now. Use your damn common sense, everybody. Use your minds. Follow your minds. Not just your heart. Follow your minds, too.
I mean, the main problem is when you look at the history of socialism and the way things have gone with any country that has taken that similar stand, even if they didn't go full-blown socialism, it still ends in starvation and genocide.
All these other countries don't have socialism. Why do America got to have socialism?
Like, I know people that live over in Germany right now. Now, if you're living in Germany and you're under the age of 30, you're paying a 65% tax.
Okay.
Just so you can have free medical and free college. Does that sound right?
That's like that in the UK too. They have free health care and all that over there. Canada.
And it's absolute garbage.
I hate it when people call it free healthcare, free college. It's not free. You barely get any of your
paying for it.
You barely get any of your work payments because most of it is taken away by taxes. So the cost of living is hard to get by because it's like most of your paycheck is in taxes.
Yep. And I mean, granted, now he does have a point. You know, the tax code itself needs to be totally abolished and ripped apart. I mean, the tax code is so large in the United States that not one lawyer in particular knows the entire tax code from end to end. Now, there's a problem. Now, I do agree. There are far too many loopholes. But there are ways to tighten those up without totally imploding the entire system.
And that depends on the state, though.
Absolutely, especially here in the U.S. I mean, we do have control over that. I live in a state where there's a 5% tax, a state tax. In the next state over, there's about an 8% state tax. I mean, it varies from spot to spot. I mean, it's hilarious. I swear, that dude is funny. I mean, he does make a couple of decent points, but like I said, when you look at the history and you look at how any socialist-styled country has gone the way of the dinosaur, I'd rather not go that direction.
China don't even have a socialism country.
So look, like I told you, right? Look, this is my dude.
South Korea, all these other foreign countries don't have any socialism.
Oh, even Vietnam has actually started backpedaling over the last 10 years from their socialist ways. Like
Vietnam don't have no socialism.
Yeah, they're going full open market. Like they're going for they're going free market trade.
May I tell you now, a lot of Australians want to escape with the political climate here. Like we have a far left major group and a left major group. It was once considered right wing. We call it the Liberal Party, was once considered right wing, but it's not as right wing as your right wing. Therefore, it's, you know, Liberal Party, it's left.
Right.
So we don't have a right wing major party here. And if you're right wing or conservative here, which is a minority group here, you're screwed, mate. You can't tell people you're right wing or conservative. You get fucked over big time. A lot of people want to escape this country and escape the healthcare.
It's like that in America. You can't even tell nobody you conservative or you get your ass kicked.
Seriously.
That's why I say conservatives are being oppressed in America.
I mean,
just for being conservative.
Look at what our country just did recently, right? They banned Milo Yiannopoulos from entering the country on character grounds. They banned a lot of people from entering, actually. And recently they started banning books, like, for example, Jordan Peterson's book. They banned.
I heard about that. That is absolutely hilarious. They banned The Lobster Man?
They ban a lot of things in video games, so a lot of things are cut out of video games, like, for example, the South Park games. Like, a lot of things are blocked or cut out in this country. We live in a complete nanny state. What's next? They're going to burn books next. They're going to, like, take control over people physically other than economically. Like, it's a hellhole. Like, it's a bloody beautiful country. I love this country and its beauty, but the government is fucked.
The left is trying to destroy every country they can.
Truth.
It's always the government. It's always the government that's the problem. And luckily for us, at least here in America, we live in a country where the government turns tyrannical. We have the ability to fight against it. Whether it's with our vote or with our weapons, we're able to at least start taking it to these people. And unfortunately, we're living in a time and age where people are just far too passive.
We need our guns.
For them.
I can't believe over there in the UK guns are banned.
Oh God, man!
Well, yeah. I'm not in the UK. I'm in Australia, but it's a complete lie that we don't have guns here. There are more guns than people. You can get a gun license. It takes a bit longer over here, but many people have gun licenses. You know, the major issue is that within the cities, nobody has guns, so they're obviously, like, scared to even see or hear of one. And there's no self-defense laws here. So, for example, if someone breaks into your home, right, and they go to attack you, if you attack them first, and if you cause more damage to them than they do to you, and it's within your home, you could get arrested for grievous bodily harm. Because even if it's you defending your home, if you hurt someone attacking in your home, you could get arrested. Yeah. There's no self-defense laws here, but there's plenty of guns. It's a complete lie that we don't have guns. They're just not in the city.
I mean, I'm just going by what I heard. That's what a lot of people tell me that.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why I came on, because, like, a lot of the liberals and Democrats over there lie about what it's like over here and in the UK, and it's nothing like what they say. It's not free healthcare. We do have guns. Like, it's a complete lie.
I mean, no, I'm just saying, because I've talked to a person that lived in the UK on this, right. and they said that they get free healthcare and all of that. That's just what they told me.
Oh yeah, that's
again, it's not technically free because the people that actually pay taxes are the ones
paying for healthcare. Yeah, so, but that's the UK though. In the UK, you get arrested for tweeting something offensive. It's a bit different over here in Australia.
Yeah, they just passed a law in the UK now. They're banning memes.
Oh, that's Article 13, and that's the EU. Soon they'll be away from the EU. If it works out, I very much doubt Theresa May will get any deal. She's completely fucking it up. But hopefully soon, once they leave the EU, once the UK leaves the EU, they won't have Article 13 anymore.
Well, here's a hope. I really hope they do get out of there because the UK is screwed right now.
It is.
Oh, yep. Scotland's screwed, England's screwed. It's fucked there.
Yeah, I mean, I got people that live over there and visit over there, and they're just like, man, like, if you go to the touristy areas, you're okay. But the second you get out of those zones, man, you're in trouble. Like, it's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. And these government officials have been running carte blanche for far too long.
And knife crime in London has escalated to like dramatic percentages. Like,
oh, but didn't you hear they don't have a gun problem now? They don't have a gun problem, but yeah, the knife attacks are on the rise. There.
Criminals don't listen to the fucking law. Like, hey, I'm sorry, I keep swearing. That's just what Australians do. But
you're cuss. Thick skin only. Goddammit.
Thick skin only.
Seriously. But no, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
You from out of the country too. Where you at from out of the country?
Oh. Sorry, what was that?
Where you at? Where exactly were you located at?
I'm in Queensland. I'm in Brisbane. That's the main city of Queensland.
Okay, that's what's up. You're very diverse.
It's a beautiful area. I got a couple.
I never heard of that part.
Queensland is above New South Wales, right? And everyone's heard of Sydney, right? But the main capital of Australia is actually Canberra, which is in Victoria. And Canberra is Aboriginal for meeting place because that's where all the politicians meet. That's the capital. But Queensland is above Sydney, right? And Australia is just as big as America. Like it's massive.
Yeah, it's the same geographical land size, just about.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, Uber. I got you, Uber.
And I mean, the funny part is, just like here in the States, y'all all live on the coast.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't blame you. I haven't been out there, but I've heard that the center of that part of the world is just insane.
Well, people still live there, though. It's just not major cities.
Oh, we got 80 back.
I mean, honestly, I don't blame y'all for having guns out there. Everything wants to kill you in Australia.
Nah, it's not that bad.
I don't know. I've heard some nightmare stories about the animals you guys got out there.
When I went to Cape Town,
I sent the Uber guy. I sent
with his brother.
Uber guy on here?
No, I sent him an invite. He said send him an invite, so I sent him an invite. He should be on here momentarily. This is lit tonight. Let's do this. Let's light it up tonight. I invited Rita. Let's just have a good time tonight.
Yeah, my phone went dead, man. I ain't have my phone on charger, man. It wasn't charged.
Hey, don't get triggered. He's still here.
Yeah. Uber's in here.
Uber in the house.
What's good?
What
It was good, Uber.
What's going on, sir?
Nothing much, man. Talk to us. What's happening?
Man, I just left this not just now, like 4 or 5 hours ago, left this urban revitalization coalition event, and there's a lot of shit going on.
Damn, you be on the move all the time out there in Georgia.
Hell yeah. It's out here in Pine City. You know, that's a pretty bad area, but they got these opportunity zones and all this type of stuff that Trump put into place that's going to help a lot of people in the inner cities and the outer cities.
So what did he put in place that's going to help the inner city?
Outer zones, pretty much any of the houses.
I'm talking to y'all. You got to go. I'm about to turn this game off because I'm trying to have a real discussion right now. I'm sorry, brother. Repeat that.
No, there's a bunch of vacant homes. I got a whole list of notes, but vacant homes that's out here. Instead of gentrification, it's a way to push people to start owning their properties instead of leasing them. Also, you get.
But you said Trump though. What did Trump do? Because people like T.I. and them, they already been starting home I can't say it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
revitalization already, if I said that correctly. They've been doing that for like a few years now.
Yeah, I know all about that, but the thing with T.I. is not working. Trump's actually working.
Yeah, T.I.
But what
T.I.'s
I'm
way ain't
asking is,
working.
what is his actual policy that I could reference to see, so I can say, okay, I give Trump credit for that.
Yeah,
what policy?
Let me get to it. Not even just policy alone. Look up opportunity zones. It's already existed, but right now in Tallahassee, it actually worked where they were about to knock down the project, and Black people were able to have pretty much, take over their projects and not be gentrified. Trump took a lot of government funds, which is I think $3 trillion, and pushed that to the Urban Revitalization Coalition. And also, they're about to go back to the White House in about a month, regarding another, I think, $85 billion. Then also the First Step Act, there's been about 5 people being released from prison every week, but they haven't been speaking about that. What else? The list goes on.
So you said 5 people every week. So we average 5 people get released every week for the entire year. That'll be roughly 260,000. I mean, 260 people exactly. But when Obama released over 3,000 people, that was a major uproar. That was a major outpour of, oh no, he's wrong for doing that. So I'm confused because I'm quite sure the numbers from Obama will outweigh the number from Trump. So my question to you guys is, what is Trump doing for the everyday man and woman? I asked you for a policy. You have yet to give me one. What is he doing? The First Step Act is based on a federal level. It's not based on a local level, brother. It's not. I wish you guys would quit saying that.
My bad. My phone had dropped off.
I take responsibility for my actions and for why I'm a convicted felon. But as a convicted felon, I wish I would stop acting like Trump did something for those of us who are convicted felons when he has not.
Trump is pro-Black.
And tell y'all what Trump did without the energy being at where it's at right now. I can't even.
Trump is more pro-Black than Obama was.
I can't even explain the policy. I can't even.
But point to something. Point to something. Give me something. Give me a tangible that I can grasp onto, that I can say, okay, you know what? You may have a point, but right now y'all don't have a point.
This ain't even
I'm just saying.
AD, we just gave you some stuff that Trump is doing for the Black community.
What? The First Step Act? The First Step Act that
Trump bringing jobs back to Black people.
The First Step Act that clears whitewashed criminals. The people who already make the money, who in jail for fucking up. The act that cleared them. That's what y'all giving me right now. Come on, man. Be honest. Y'all niggas tripping. Go easy.
Because the difference is I was there. I actually know what's going on, and I was actually there. I'm showing up and saying,
boy, I've been flexed out the First Step Act, man. I made a whole video about it, demonstrating, showing all the pages. I read it. I know it back and forth way before Trump even said he was gonna sign it. I already know all about it. So it's not like you talking to somebody who's illiterate on the subject matter. You're talking to somebody who for me is very important, because not just for myself, but for where I come from. And what I'm saying is the First Step Act does nothing, because the first rule of criminal justice reform, it has to be done on a local level. And the only people that's doing real criminal justice reform on a local level is those blue people.
Does the First Step Act handle anything in the Clinton crime bill? Yes or no?
Yeah, for whitewash criminals.
Whitewash, it ain't got nothing. Whitewash ain't nothing. That's not in the policy at
all.
I'm
not talking about white people. I'm talking about people who commit corporate crimes. People who commit corporate crimes. Those are in, because most of the people who are in jail for drug charges, they have physical violence attached to it. It's not like they went in court and said, "Oh yeah, he sold drugs. That's all he did. He didn't do anything else. He didn't kill nobody. He didn't rob nobody. He didn't beat nobody up." No, when they gave those people those sentences, it was because of the crimes that was attached to it, and a lot of the crimes that was attached to it were very violent in significance. So it did nothing for those individuals. That's why you say I average of 5 people a week.
So all right.
Okay, y'all. Okay.
That's not hard.
Did we just spoke on this? I'm sick of doing this type of stuff.
I
Like,
wanna give
listen,
you 1 minute.
we got something right in front of us, and we still bashing it and not trying to help
No.
it. How about
I only Uber guy. I only say that Uber guy because I'm a father of 5, brother. I'm a father of 5. And the state that I live in, actually, as a convicted felon, the state that I live in actually gave me a second chance at life to be able to provide for my kids, to earn a meaningful wage. And they are Democrats that did that. It had nothing to do with Trump as a convicted felon. And that's why I'm talking to you. Because you seem like you are passionate and you are sincere about it. But what I'm saying is be real about what Trump actually did. Because for me, Trump ain't do shit. Okay, I'm just being honest. He did nothing. It was the Democrats in my state. And the decrease in unemployment for black people are based on the Democrats in their districts. I promise you. Do the research.
I can't get this out.
I don't know why why is this so difficult for y'all to understand?
Okay. Why is it so difficult for you?
Trump hasn't done anything.
Wondering why you don't understand it. You not letting
Democrats not doing anything either. They're just.
I just told y'all what they did for me personally. I give a personal perspective. Not this whole whitewash. I'm gonna talk about, man. No, I'm speaking from experience, baby.
No, did y'all see what just happened? Did I get to explain anything? No, I didn't get to explain.
All right, my bad. Go ahead, brother. My fault. Go ahead. Cause I want to hear you. My bad.
You know about this? How about the people when they got to go to jail? They got to go far away from the family for like 30 years, where they can't see anybody. Is that still the same policy now? Did Trump change that policy to now where they can be in a prison that's closer to their home, their families? There goes one. That's a minor one. Second one, or opportunity zone. Now you're allowed to call. I got the number. Anybody that wants to call, any hood that you live in, you can call. And Trump put in place where you can actually claim your own opportunity zones. And if you have a business you want to start, like the lady today that wants to start hair businesses, that's not just for Chinese women, black women also. Donald Trump signed off on that. You can't tell me Donald Trump didn't do something when he's signing off on every single thing you're talking about the urban revitalization coalition, and also the government funds that's being put aside for them to revitalize all these vacant communities, gentrified communities, and also to teach the youth how to actually make money on their own, how to develop on their own. This is something that's actually in place. And I was in a building in Atlanta with about only 15 people that showed up. And this is big news, something big. I really believe I will be a millionaire probably next year. I'll put my money where my mouth is, a millionaire next year. But the fact that people are just only thing that they want to say, Trump didn't do this, Trump didn't do that, what Trump got to do with this, so why are you going to do nothing with that? All I got to say is, anybody next year, if I'm a millionaire, I told you so. You should have been there.
Okay, that's fine. I understand that, but I also have a portfolio, man, in the stock market. I'm not dumb. I'm not stupid. I'm not slow. But guess what? If I'm a billionaire by next year, it ain't got shit to do with Trump. You banking on Trump. I'm not banking on Trump, brother.
So if Trump
has not done anything for the everyday man and woman.
So Trump
just like Obama.
If Trump
just like Obama hasn't done anything for the everyday man. Matter of fact, Obama actually did, because he passed the Affordable Care Act, which gave people who didn't have access to health care. He gave those individuals that.
Obama did more for gays and illegals.
Like the young lady said earlier about how she suffers, she can't get into the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, they know how to level it off, but y'all continue to go on, man, with that establishment narrative, man, that they trying to push, man. Trump know what it is. That's why he got a line. That's why I don't fuck with him.
When it comes to the Affordable Care Act, please define it for me. Give me the definition of the Affordable Care Act and how it benefits people, especially minorities. How does it benefit me? Please give me the definition. I need to know.
Shoot, Obamacare is more expensive than anything.
And today we're witnessing it, and there's Democrats and even people from the Obama that is admitting that right now.
The main reason why Obamacare is expensive to a lot of people, and I'm gonna be honest, I mean y'all not gonna like it, but it's the truth. Because in places to whereas you had actual exchanges, what people, particularly the government within red states, what they did was they stopped it. They dropped it. They said, no, we're not going to give you no options. Once again, I live in a blue state. What the blue state did was they opened the exchange up to everybody to say, okay, even if you don't qualify for things like Medicaid, this and the third, this is what we would do. We will give you coverage, whereas you will at least be able to get the basics done. And if you require something more, we will work out something. But red state said, no, fuck that. We ain't fucking with this Negro because his daddy went raw with balls deep inside that white woman, which is the real reason why they don't like him, but okay. Tell the truth, say the devil. Tell the truth, say the devil. They mad at him because that Wakandan warrior went balls deep inside that white woman.
But
tell the truth, say the devil.
What you just said, that was not true. That was not true.
Yeah, it is.
So
it is.
So before it got placed,
that's why they don't like. That's why they don't like Obama. Obama did everything for them, and he didn't do shit for us. I'm from Chicago. He did nothing for that city. He did everything to try to appease Republicans, and every step of the way, Republicans said, "Fuck him." They said, "Fuck him." That's what happened. He tried to appease them.
So you just said that
because his legacy was more important than actually doing what he had to do for the people. Why they equate him to Martin Luther King? Come on, man. Fuck, dude. I ain't here supporting Obama. He did everything for the Republicans while they said fuck him every step of the way. Excuse my language. They said fuck him every step of the way. And he did everything to appease them. Because he could have did a lot of stuff in his first 2 years when he had a Democrat majority in the Congress and he chose not to. He decided to go for his legacy and he did the Affordable Care Act, and what they doing? They trying to tear that motherfucker apart right now.
And Democrats support abortion.
There's affordable care.
I told you already. That shit don't faze me, brother.
I don't care about that either. But Affordable Care Act, because they're demolishing it, what has it done for you or me, or how has it helped? Have you had to pay penalties? Have you had to pay the penalty?
It made sure my daughter, who has one eye right now, it made sure the disease that she had, what is called retinoblastoma, which is a cancer tumor in her eye, it made sure that she didn't lose her other fucking eye. That's what it did for me, because it covered pre-existing conditions. It made sure that when we went that time to whereas we were working, but we weren't making enough, but because they said that we still was there, they made sure that her pre-existing condition was still covered. And right now, she has one good eye. And that's my God fucking honest truth. That's what the Affordable Care Act did for me. I'm not gonna sit and play dumb with y'all people, man. Sorry for my loudness, my rudeness, but I'm not gonna sit up here and play these stupid ass games with y'all. Like I live real life, Uber guy. I have kids, brother. We had a discussion before. I got kids. Don't play with me like that. I know what I'm talking about.
I officially have a child too right now. So you can't do that with me.
I got 5, brother. I got 5.
I got 1. You can't throw that with me too. You can't use that against me. So how about
I'm not using it against you, but you can't tell me. But at the same time, you cannot tell me what my experiences in life is. You can't try to dictate my pace or try to dictate the debate based on that, brother. I can't let you have that because this is my life. My daughter is now 7 years old. This is something that I struggle through with basically by myself, me and my missus. One of the reasons that led me to support Trump in the first place. I'm gonna keep reiterating that fact because y'all keep forgetting that.
AD, you come at me with that. Don't even say you don't. You be like, you got kids. You say it like I don't got kids or some real responsibility.
Right, but you said you officially have a kid. So you just had a baby. Congratulations, brother.
No, I pretty much got like a stepdaughter that I'm taking care of.
Oh my goodness. Come on, brother. That's not the all right. Next subject. Move on. This nigga said a stepchild. Fuck out of here. We ain't going with that, boy. I watched my woman get cut open. No, sir. Not the same thing. I won't even let you have that one.
Okay, so your points? Did you make any of your points? Were they valid yet? Because you're kind of going in circles with the whole thing.
I'm going in circles about what? What am I going in circles about in particular? Please explain to me.
About socialism. Then I heard you saying about Obama releasing everybody from prison. You know what I'm saying? And then you're saying that Trump didn't
because you said Trump is releasing 5 people a week. So I did the math, and it's 52 weeks in a year. So I did the number, and yes, like that's 250 people plus 10. So that's 260 people. So he released 260 people in a year. If you do the math times 4, that still doesn't equate to the number of people that Obama released. But I'm quite sure he's not releasing 5 people a week.
That's what I said. I said the Urban Revitalization Coalition. That's exactly what I said.
You said Trump is releasing 5 people a week, and I did the math. And the only reason why I did the math is because people on your side, they talk shit when Obama was releasing people. They talk mad shit. I know. When I was still a Trump supporter, I beefed with them about it. This was before you was a Trump supporter. I was a Trump supporter, and I was beefing with them about that. I'm like, y'all, come on, man. What are y'all talking about? What's wrong with that? But because of Trump now, it's all good now. Come on, man. Y'all, man.
I got a major point that
too easy.
It's way too easy for me. This is too easy for me. Too easy for me. Man, this is too easy for me, my guy.
Give me some weight, man. I need some weight. I need somebody who can actually come in. What it is that's going on in this world.
Obama freed all those people, right? Any of those policies that Obama passed, is that going to free anybody in the future? How about Trump changing policy, the prison system, to the point where now you are allowed to be educated? Unlike the Clintons said that you are not educated. Trump has passed policies that is going to fix situations like cracking cocaine, the amount of time people are going to get.
So did he pass policies or did he sign executive orders? Because
Maurice probably look like I'm taking my medicine right now.
The only policy he passed is
taking the medicine.
Motherfuckers tax cuts, and the chicken wings are still not 69 cents a pound. That's all he did, my dude. He hasn't done a motherfucking thing besides give rich folks tax cuts, and we still got to pay out the ass for shit. What else has he done?
I love him.
Oh, listen,
what, promising y'all that wall? That's it. What the fuck else has he done? Like, come on.
Build the wall.
Build that motherfucker so when global warming hit, can't none of y'all motherfuckers get out. We gonna already be gone. We believe it. Build that motherfucker. We gonna already be gone. Y'all that still gonna be here.
Oh, everybody on the platform.
Let's get out tonight, y'all. I love y'all.
Build it right. Build that motherfucker wall. So y'all keep y'all crazy.
We love you, AD.
We gonna leave.
Let me say something.
Much love to everybody on the panel.
AD, you ain't shit. You hey, everybody don't take
Build that motherfucker.
Can we be serious?
Build that wall. Build that wall. We gonna tip out on y'all ass.
Build the motherfucking wall, Trump.
Y'all gonna celebrate for about 6 months. There's no crime. There's nothing. No abortions. All that shit is dead. Y'all be trying to figure out why everybody else gonna be gone. Y'all ass gonna be right here. We gonna get them all, y'all.
When Trump build that wall, I'm gonna celebrate.
Little guy, it just got 10 feet taller.
Soon as Trump.
Is this to be can I say something that I really mean that's serious right now? Like, I'm serious.
You said some real shit, dude.
No, I want to say something real serious. I want to schedule something.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, my nigga.
Go ahead, Uber. Speak your mind, brother.
Sunday, bro. Saturday or Sunday, schedule it. It can be on my platform or Mobile's platform. Uber guy and AD debate on everything we just spoke on.
Oh shit, yeah, I got a short day Saturday. I work from 8 to 1 Saturday. I got looked up. Even though I'll be well over my overtime for the week, but shit. So I said about 4 my time, so that'll be what, 7 your time?
Oh, you doing your panel Uber?
What I was gonna deny it, my dude? I don't want no platform. I ain't promoting shit. So yeah, I come over there and fuck with you.
I'm coming with receipts, facts, statistics, everything. I'm ready. I'm charged up. I'm ready to do this with anybody.
Anybody.
Are you gonna drop the heat, huh, Uber?
Huh?
I said you gonna drop the heat, huh?
I'm dropping the bomb.
Yeah.
Hey, do what you feel, brother. But I'm coming the same way I just came now. I don't need no receipts. I got facts because facts is on my side. I live everyday life, so it's just like you can't take it away from me. Shit,
I would love to see this shit Saturday.
You can't take that from me, brother. Like, no, sir. I promise you. No, you can't convince me.
But I'll cancel my
Thursday, Friday, whenever. Anybody watching, whatever, anybody.
I mean, I thought we was set for 7 p.m. Eastern time, man. What's going on?
That's fine with me.
I thought we was set, man. You sound like you.
I would love to see this shit.
But
you sound like you uncomfortable.
I'm very comfortable. I can say it with a nice phone and all this stuff. I'm perfectly comfortable. I feel as though certain black folk that got the petty stuff aside and came to that meeting today, that's going to be very welcome. And I'm confident enough to show the receipts, the numbers, the analytics, instead of the joking and playing around. If we care about our community, I'm willing and I'm down to debate whoever, and we only bring facts and receipts, and that's it.
Right. But what you fail to realize is, brother, we are already having those discussions without the attachment of Trump. I'm dead as serious. I was literally just online with my brothers, man. We Blackstone from 45th and Drexel right off Cottage Grove. I literally just online with my brothers for like 3 hours, man. Everybody came up as thugs and gangbangers. Black Peace Stone Nation, like 45th Stone to the world below. That's who we are. That's who we were. And everybody is doing all right for themselves right now because we make sure that we put the bug in each other's ears, and it has nothing to do with what y'all think it has anything to do with. That shit won't rock over here, man. It won't rock over here.
I know plenty of gangsters. That doesn't faze me. I lived in North Philly. I know plenty of Muslim ruthless ass gangsters. That type of stuff does not faze me. That's nothing on the resume that gives anybody.
It's not about phase you. I'm telling you that we came up that way, but we no longer live that lifestyle, brother. And we are doing something because we have the ability to have conversations amongst each other. Just like a lot of groups are having conversations amongst each other. Like we don't have to sit there and say we support Trump to be able to make the needle move, brother. It's different. Like that's what y'all fail to realize. That's why y'all can't get the black vote now, man. Brexit is dead, brother. You said yourself you only had 15 people. Come on, man, stop playing.
So you're
AD, it's more black people that support Trump now. It's more waking up in 2019 and.
No, it's more black people that don't support the Democrat Party. I get it. Like that's easy. It's not hard. I see it all the time. I see it with ADOS. Do I agree with them? No. And I donated to them. I gave them money. I give a lot of people money, man. I donated to them, but I don't agree with them because I think their platform is off balance and they're not speaking on real issues that once again is like everybody else. They're not speaking on real issues that everyday man and woman has to face. They got to go through. They're not doing it. Like no, I refuse to side with any of y'all, man. It's Bernie 2020 over here because he's the only one that's doing it.
I'm gonna stay
whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't care.
That don't make sense, though, nigga. That don't make sense, my nigga.
2 things real quick. All right. Let's get that happening whenever we do, however we do it. Second thing I want to say, AD.
Saturday, 7 o'clock Eastern time, man. We already got it set. I know, come on, man. You dig it, man.
Definitely there. If we serious about this shit, if we really serious about, like, we can joke, we can drink, we can have fun, but if we serious about it, all jokes aside, AD is a black man from the inner city, and you know about the inner city. Please will you show up to the urban revitalization coalition when it comes to Chicago?
I live in Washington State, so for me it would be Seattle.
You live in Washington State? I thought you was in Chicago. Well, whenever it comes to this, I don't know. They got live, they got webcasts, all that. They got all types of shit. This is something you don't want to miss out on.
Right, but Seattle.
So when it's coming to Chicago, I go to one.
But listen, what I'm saying, what I'm saying is, I live in a blue state. They always have those type of things going on. We got Black Lives Matter signs on churches that only white people go to. Like we rocking out here already. We don't need what y'all try to sell, brother. Like it's already cracking, and black people are prospering. Black people are moving up in the world. I know business owners, man. My son go to a barber, man. He got like 5 workers right now. He a black guy, Gino. Gino, who cut my son hair, man. We rocking out here, brother. I don't know what y'all talking about. It ain't got
Black Lives Matter was funded by 2 lesbian women.
I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is that not any other organization that you are talking about are doing anything compared to Urban Revitalization Council or anybody. That because
I just told you I know personally. I know black business owners personally, brother, in the state. To whereas in a matter of fact, I would say a state, but a city that we want to make up 3% of the population. It's probably more black. It's probably more black business owners than it is any other population, with the exception of white people, because there is more white people. Like motherfuckers out here moving, motherfuckers out here doing what we gotta do.
It's because of Trump. Notice the number one factor of why you won't work or you got an issue or the reason why you like Exodus, whatever, is because of Donald Trump. That is the conundrum achievement in the States. Anybody
I got offered to come to Atlanta, man, about criminal justice reform, and I turned it down because it was part of that effort, man, for the First Step Act, which is based on the federal level. It's not even based on the local level. You have to have criminal justice on the local level.
You can't
and if people don't understand that, you don't understand nothing. I'm giving y'all an example, a concrete example myself. And so whereas I prosper from actual criminal justice reform, what criminal justice reform actually entails, shit don't follow you forever. Like that's the first step, is to make things not follow people for forever, and y'all refuse to accept that. That's cool, man. I ain't mad at you.
He's talking about the local level.
I'm not mad at you.
Federal level.
No, I'm serious.
And local right now.
I'm a black man. I'm a black man. I'm a black man. I'm sitting telling you how I'm prospering and how I'm doing better because of a policy that the Democrats in my state passed, and you trying to down talk it, and you trying to make it seem like I'm supposed to accept something that did impact my life. That the First Step Act did impact my life. It didn't move a needle in my life at all. I'm supposed to accept that over what actually impacted my life in a positive fashion. That's stupid. That's idiotic. That makes no fucking sense at all. Call me what you want. It makes no sense at all. I'm not stupid.
This is what that's
stupid. That shit don't move the needle, man.
I work with people that are Democrat and Republican. I have no issue with neither of them. When it comes to affiliate what Meek is working on, with Ike Raw, I'm all is on deck with that. Whether they Democrat or Republican, there's no.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So what makes more sense? Just to say I'm only going to do and say fuck better.
I'm cutting off for a minute until you bring it back on, okay?
I'm out of here, yo. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
No, I cut your mic off for a second.
I'm gonna holler at y'all.
And you bring your mic back on. All right, you go. I'll be back. All right. you hear me, AD? Put your mic back on.
AD muted himself.
Huh?
He muted himself.
No, I did it.
Can y'all hear me?
I hear you. No, okay, go. He go. No, we on here. He's safe.
Close that door. She's leaving?
Yeah.
Tell her bring me a brew back.
Mommy!
Ask her, does she need any money?
Hey, check out Uber guy. He gonna be on Wood.
How much you need, Mama? Ask her how much you need.
Oh, stop it, Janine. Janine, you want to come on here? Let's light it up tonight. I'm good with this.
Yes.
Oh man, y'all got me on a microphone. I ain't even know how much. 50.
Yeah.
Ah, geez, 50. That's a bit steep. All right, I got him.
That was like it was cool tonight.
Yeah, a little bit of a free for all, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, my bad, man. I'm sorry. I don't be on here like that, man. So y'all gotta excuse me. I'm not good with the
Nigga, I didn't see that I put you on here. I said,
I'm not good with the way things rock because I get to going, man. Because like I say, my personal experiences outweigh anything, man. Like my personal experience outweigh my personal opinions because I got personal opinions about a lot of things, a lot of people. Fuck Democrats. I don't like Democrats either. I don't know why people think I do. I don't. Fuck them.
Look, that's why I put you on here because you got your own mind.
That elitist attitude, man, is what get people.
Dude, you don't care to me. I don't care to you. That's why I put you on here, nigga. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can all have different views and different opinions on things. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all working towards the same thing. You know, we just want to prosper. We want to be happy. We want to live in a country where we're able to do what we want.
Angry dude. Jenny, you want to come on here? Send an email. Cuss his ass out. From Cali, cuss his out.
See, Mo, that be the problem, man. You want people to come on here and cuss me out, man, and then they get on here, they don't make no sense, and I gotta like set them straight. But they still not gonna believe me because they feel like I'm a socialist, leftist, whatever I was supposed to be, and that's not the case. I'm just a father who loves his kids, and I know what come from where I come from, brother. I know what works, and I know what don't work. And I'm telling you, man, what these people doing it don't work.
We can cuss each other out. I don't care.
I know, but you can't keep giving rich people, man. You can't keep giving rich people, man, all the motherfucking money, man. They man, you have a thing called corporate welfare, Mo. That shit is real. Trump just increased corporate welfare by tenfold. If he would have cut the loopholes and the deductions, then I would have said job well done. But he didn't. Can y'all show me where he cut the loopholes and deductions? I'm not no idiot. I'm not some guy that just want to talk about something like I just hate Trump. No, I was a Trump fucking supporter. He didn't cut those. He gave them more corporate welfare, more subsidies. He did nothing, man. He did nothing. Stop saying he did something and he didn't.
No, you hopped off. It's probably look, jobs kept, lowest black unemployment rate.
But I just told you who deserves the credit for that. It's places like the state that I live in that said we are not going to let things follow you forever. That is why I am gainfully employed. That's why I am moving up the corporate ladder. That's why the people that I work for, they love me and they want to give me promotions and put me on a fast track to management because they actually gave me a chance. And they are surprised because I am black and I work with white people. I am black and they are surprised at how easy and how intelligent I am on the job. The customers included. How well, I'm over here talking crap, but how well spoken I am. How much knowledge I have. And it's not even that I have knowledge about what it is that I do. It's just the fact that all I need to do was get the opportunity. And a lot of brothers are lacking opportunities, especially in these red states, because things are following them forever. If you want true criminal justice reform, you have to start with limiting how long these things follow people. You have to. Once you did your time, you did your time. The First Step Act didn't do that. They only did things on a federal level. And even on a federal level, it didn't even do that.
Oh, shit. You fucking full of shit.
I kind of agree with you.
It just limited the time that people serve. That's all it did was limit the time that people serve.
If you have a nonviolent crime, you shouldn't have to deal with that for the rest of your life. I totally agree. But if you have had violent crimes, or if you have a history of, assault and battery, or, if you've got a violent past, that should stay with you because of the fact you have a history of that. But I mean, for nonviolent offenses, yeah, you get caught with a little bit of weed on you. I mean, Jesus, that really shouldn't bug you for the rest of your life.
I love you, but you don't know what the fuck you talk about, man. Bro. Respect.
I'm only speaking on my own experiences, man. I can't do what y'all do, man. I can't like just like when you talk about abortion. Like if you got a woman knocked up within the last 6 months and she got an abortion, then yeah, I will be open to that discussion. But I'm quite sure you didn't get a woman knocked up and she got an abortion within the last 6 months, because what that would mean is you a hypocrite because you ain't even talking about the situation. Because most likely you would agree to that abortion, like most motherfuckers, especially these conservatives who be getting a side women pregnant, they get them abortions because they don't want to pay child support. That's why they don't like welfare, because anybody know anything about welfare, you would know if you get welfare, if you got kids, what you got to do is you got to give up the names of that father, because what they're going to do is for every dollar they give you, they're going to take it from that man. They was having them side babies. They was having them. And the welfare system said, hey, you got to pay up. And their wives wasn't liking that. I know people to this day who going through that, man. Hold on one second. Let's see what my missus talking about, man. Mo, stop playing with me, boy.
I ain't playing with you being triggered, bro. I'm gonna tell you, I call you being triggered, nigga. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, boy. Nigga, you being triggered, nigga. Yeah, MJ. You said I believe in accountability. Now he left, so it's me and Smart Bear. He'll be back. He'll be back. He said he believes in accountability. It's the truth, y'all. Man, I don't care. He's being triggered. That's why. Look, I'm saying.
Hey, once again, we're all allowed to our opinions. We don't all have to agree. You know, we can.
AD is triggered. That's why he's gone. That's why AD disappeared, because he's triggered.
Well, Mo, you have a tendency to do that to people.
Yeah, he got triggered. We triggered it. Trigger liberals. If you vote for Bernie Sanders, you're a trigger liberal. I said it, and I want to keep on saying it. You dig?
Oh, I have my own issues with Sanders. I just don't trust him. Anybody that didn't work a day in their life and got immediately into government at the age of 40 plus, I just can't trust him.
Yeah.
I mean, he talks about elitism, but Bernie is the epitome of elitism.
Yeah. For real.
I mean, I don't like elitism either. I don't like the higher class being able to run roughshod over us, but, you know, there has to be a better way. And I'm yet to find a better one, but I'm going to keep looking.
My time limit is up for being on this video. I've been on for over 3 hours. Unless y'all want me to be on here for a little bit, you know what? I'll listen to my chat room. I'll post you off the video right now. If y'all want me to stay around that, if y'all go to bed, I'll cut the video off. But, you know, we all got lives. I'm not trying to be on here all night because I'm heated tonight. Because zone tonight. You dig?
I definitely agree. I mean, there's a reason why I've been quiet a little bit, because I'm at work, so I'm kind of doing my thing while I'm trying to do this at the same time. Plus, no offense to AD, I mean, the guy doesn't seem like a bad guy. It's just he's, you know, very hard to get a word in edgewise.
AD is my brother. Trust me.
I'm cool. I'm just saying, it's hard to get a word in edgewise.
You might fuck with AD or fuck with me. AD is a good dude. But he has a right to opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I have my own opinions about things, and some of them are quite screwed up. So I'll leave it at that. Judge me as you will.
No, I'm staying for like a few more minutes. AD back.
Yeah, I'm back, man.
All
right. What's up, AD?
Shit, I forgot what I was talking about.
Dude, you a guy that voted for Trump, right? You voted for Trump, right? Huh?
Yeah.
Well, you was a hardcore Trump supporter, what you do?
Tell me. No. Y'all are hardcore Trump supporters. We already had this discussion 1,000 times, brother. I ain't never talking about no damn wall. I ain't never talking about no damn illegal immigration. I ain't never talking about no damn Muslims. I ain't never talking about no damn, excuse me, sorry, God. I ain't never talking about no abortions. And I ain't never talking about none of that stuff that y'all was talking about, man. I was talking about real life, boy. I was talking about cost of living. I was talking about the economic strife, man, and people in red states. Because I thought that they was going to wake up and realize that the people who represented them in those states didn't have their best interests at heart. And they would have went with something else, went with something different. But they didn't. And then the few people who was running for office that actually supported Trump, most of them, if you do the math, do the research, like we say gonna come with facts and statistics, do the research, the few people who really supported Trump in red states that are still red, guess what, Mo? They didn't win.
But look, AD,
they didn't win. I'm just saying they didn't win.
You are full of shit.
Come on, nigga, they didn't win.
You my nigga, but this nigga is for shit. That doesn't sound like Thomas Sotomayor. That's true. Nigga, you're for the shit, nigga.
Don't sound like him, man. Sound like Maurice Dell.
No, don't sound like Maurice Dell. Because Maurice Dell will hit you with fact. AD, I love you like a motherfucker. Look, you my brother. I swear to God, if you came to my house, look, if you was down in Wisconsin for 5 days, you can stay at my house, dude.
I think what you're upset with me more about, Mo, is not the fact that I just don't support Trump no more. I think it's because I left you there and you were there, and it's like you gotta deal with them other idiots who don't know what the fuck they talking about. You gotta deal with those other POCs that don't know what the fuck they talking about, and then the people who latch on to what they're saying, they take their word as that's what it is to be black. And you're different. We're different. That's what it is, brother. We're different. And we probably could have done something. But I'm not going to side with individuals who make a mockery of black women. And I know that I have 4 black daughters. I refuse. You call me what you want. I refuse. I'm not going to side with those people, especially when their physical characteristics, when you look at their pictures, their profile pictures, and everything else.
All right, AD, welcome back, brother. You calm down.
I was about to say, I don't know what just happened, but I am here by myself. They muted him.
No, I did it. I muted him. No, AD, I'm sorry I had to do it. No. AD, put your mic back on. Paul, I had to do it for a second. Because they'll flag us, do after that.
Oh, you could mute me. I don't care. I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna switch up who I am, man. Stop it. Like I'm really out here living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you niggas. Oh, that's free fall, man. My bad. You know.
Ask you something. Do you love white people?
Do I love who?
White people. Do you love white people? White people.
Do I love white people?
Yeah, I'm asking that question.
I love everybody. Like, I mean, I just like you don't understand. My assistant manager, my assistant manager. Listen to me, brother. My assistant manager just came over here, man, and he tried to drop my tranny without lifting the engine. He's a white guy. He's a young white guy, but he's my assistant manager. He's very knowledgeable, and he just came over here and tried to drop that motherfucker, and he was gonna do it for a low price, and he did a lot of work. And now the guy who's actually going to do the work because he couldn't drop it because he didn't have an engine lift. And the fact that he was willing to do that for me because he felt bad because he couldn't do it. This was just yesterday. Listen to me, brother. This was just yesterday. This is a true story. The fact that he couldn't do it, he felt bad because he couldn't do it. Why would I not love white people when he's a white guy and he was willing to do that for me?
You can answer my question, nigga.
That's stupid. I love everybody. I love everybody who love me. If you don't love me, then that's between you and your God.
Nigga, I asked the question, nigga. Do you love white people? That's all I asked.
I love everybody. I love white
But do
people. I
you love
love black people.
no
I love Asians.
white people?
I love
If you love
Mexicans. I
white
love
people, so
all Hispanics. Shit,
no,
Indian.
no. If you love white people, say I said I love white people. What
Mo,
else you
I'm
say?
not you, brother. I don't have to cater to nobody.
No,
That's your niche. That's what you get
no,
off on, brother. That's not me. I don't have to cater to people like that. You got to do that. I live among. It's crazy because I live amongst white people and I feel the way I feel, and you live amongst black people and you feel the way you feel. How does that shit work?
love. Do you think black? Do you think black people are the
I live in a majority white town, and I ain't gotta I ain't gotta kiss ass like the way you do, and the
no?
rest
I'm
of
not
them.
kissing that, nigga. What
Yes,
the
you
fuck
are.
you
You
talking
kissing ass
about?
because you
I'm
asked
not
that
kissing
stupid
that.
question. Do you love white people? What the fuck type of
That shit is real shit, nigga.
what did that got to do with the economy? Like what the fuck? White people out here fucked up too. What does that have to do with anything? That's why I be trying to understand. I be watching y'all. I be like, what are they talking about? They don't
You
even
can
like
answer
y'all
my
don't even making no fucking
nigga.
sense. And it ain't just
Nigga,
y'all, it's the left too. Like the conversations make
just
no sense. Like
my motherfucking question.
I'm like, when are y'all going to actually start talking about the everyday man and woman?
Nigga,
Like the
answer my
conversations make
question.
no sense from both sides. Like none of them.
Hey,
It's
you
all
can answer
about
my
what the people in power are doing, what they said,
y'all
what they
see this nigga
tweeted.
right here.
It ain't
Y'all
about
see
no
this nigga right
realistic policy or nothing. Like that's stupid. That's dumb.
here.
I like, come on. I get it. It's entertainment. Y'all can have it. I can't.
No,
I got raised
entertainment.
kids in this world.
Answer my fucking question, nigga.
What question?
Nigga, fuck it, bro.
Please don't ask me, do I love white people again? Because that makes no sense.
Because I'm asking. You just ask the question. Do you love white
Yeah, I mean, do
people?
I love white people? What the fuck?
Do you love white people?
I love everybody.
That's what I want you to say there. That's what I asked you. That's the answer. Ask, nigga.
That's dumb. Do I
Nigga.
love white
I
people?
ain't
What the
trying
fuck?
to nigga. Fuck out of here. I want to let my foot, nigga. Fuck you.
Shit, most black people who speak ill of white people, they love
Yeah,
black. They
nigga.
love white people. Like they
Nigga,
want
I see your
acceptance
ass.
from them. I don't want acceptance from nobody. I only need acceptance from 6 people:
You're full of shit.
my 5
AD,
kids
you
and my woman. That's it. That's all.
AD,
Because my God is a spiritual being, so he rises above the standard of being a person. So I won't even include my God in it. That's
can I
all I
so
need to care, man. Like all that
AD,
other stuff, man. Y'all can talk about Jussie Smollett. That's just stupid.
AD, do you think more rich don't have it for gas? Be
You said
honest.
what now?
Do I have to give for gas?
You said do you give a damn?
Do I have to get the gift of gas?
Yeah, a lot of y'all do. Y'all are very talented individuals. That's why people listen to y'all. That's why people follow y'all because y'all are very talented. Do I
So
believe that y'all are being
AD,
truthful in y'all approach? No, I don't. I think y'all approach is very
be
misleading, and
honest.
I think it's ultimately it's going to cause maybe not you, but a few of the more notable ones is going to cause them a lot of problems in the future because they're being
AD,
very disingenuous. And when the results continue to show that they're not making any headway, they're not moving the needle,
do you
they're
think
going
about
to face a backlash that they ain't going to be able to come back from because the people that they attacked for so long are not going to come to their defense. And they're going to be on an island all by themselves. It's going to happen because it's not going to happen. Just being honest. Black people are not fucking with the Republican Party. Black people are not fucking with black. They're not fucking with the conservative movement. They don't care. Like even the ones the ones that are political that you could sway, they're not going to listen. The people who don't care about politics, they're definitely not going to listen. You're not making any headway because it didn't happen the right way because y'all didn't talk about the everyday man and woman's life. Y'all didn't. like I'm just being honest, and I'm being honest because you asked me, do I love white people? I'm being honest because I love you, brother. It's not going to happen. It's not. I'm telling you,
Hey,
it's not. I don't know. I don't know.
There were so many chances.
I'm just a nobody, man. I'm a nobody who knows nothing unless it got something to do with me and my kids. I can't speak for the masses. That's why I think that ADOS shit is fraud. That's a fraud movement. They don't really have a clear cut idea of what their agenda is or what they're trying to do, because if they did, they would have no choice but to pick a side. You can't sit up here and say, "Oh, well, we're not messing with nothing." No, what you're doing is you're piggybacking off of the people who don't care about none of the shit. They don't care about politics. They don't care about Trump. They don't care about the Democrats. They don't care about the Republicans. They don't care about ADS. They don't care about voting. They don't care about nothing. You piggybacking off of them and saying, look at the number of people who don't care. They're one of us. No, they're not. They're more concerned with Cardi B.
Yeah. They're more
Those are facts.
For real.
Thank you, baby. You kiss. You kiss, baby. Love you. What? Oh. What's these? Chocolates? No. Oh, Jolly Rancher shoes. Sweet. Yeah, I'm a cash out the money. Just get something. It don't matter. I don't care. If Burger King or something still open, grab that. Oh shit! Damn. I thought I paused it. My bad. Hey, my bad, man. Am I paused?
Nah, you're still going.
Oh, my bad. I thought I had paused it. I apologize.
It's all good. Trust me, I keep getting in and out of my car and slamming things, and people probably sitting there thinking I'm throwing a fit or something.
Like truthfully, y'all know what will warm me back up to Trump. If he do what I thought he was gonna do, like all the stuff he was talking during the election cycle, like y'all don't understand. Like I was heavy in it. I watched every debate. I was there, man. Like the stuff he was saying, like the stuff that Bernie been advocating for is what Trump took over that. So when Trump the first debate, when they was booing him, when the Republicans still had the ears of the Republican Party, Trump was like, when he was talking about, he was going at their head. He was like, yeah, those are all the lobbyists. Like there's their donors. That's why they booing me. I thought he was gonna take on those individuals, but what he did was he ended up siding with those individuals. He sided with them. That was a problem to me. So when people talk about, oh, he kept his promises, no, he didn't, because he was attacking them, and then he give them tax cuts.
See, I honestly
he echoed off of Bernie, which was a good strategy. My bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I truly believe once he got in, I don't think he realized how entrenched everything was. So he realized pretty quickly he had to side with some of these bad players just to try and get something done, because he knew as soon as he walked in, there was going to be no chance of him getting any of his policies actually passed, just like they've done. I mean, it's literally been the people in power have blocked him at every turn.
Right.
So
and you know what? I agree with you with that, like 100%. But my thing is, like, not true, brother. But not true, but you know I call you brother, not true, brother.
Then they will not allow him to push a policy through. Every time he's tried,
right. That's why I say I agree with you, brother. But the same thing happened to Obama.
And I agree. There's too much.
Obama had more right-leaning policies than any Democrat president ever. And people say, no, he didn't. What about Obamacare? Come on, man.
Well, that's always the fail-safe when it comes to Obama. There was enough issues with that presidency to last a lifetime.
Right, but there's enough issues with a lot of presidencies to last a lifetime. I can tell you
Absolutely.
why. Because I'm an 80s baby. I grew
No,
up in the crack era. And I can tell you who was president then. Reagan. You think Obama presidency was worse than Reagan's? And I know y'all, I know maybe you're independent, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, but I know a lot of Republicans who praise Reagan. Right. But you allow crack cocaine to be distributed by individuals within your government that destroyed communities across this country. Because what happened was, see, us as black people, they like to say everything is us, everything is on us, everything is on us. But what happened was, because no disrespect to white people make up a majority of this country. They have since they first settled here on Plymouth Rock, if I'm saying that correct. I think it was Plymouth Rock. I could be wrong. I don't know. Somebody correct me in the comment section. I'll watch it later. But, they've been making up the majority since they've been here. And what happened was the drugs, because regular cocaine was booming. But what happened was when the Cubans and the Colombians, when they came and they started their drug wars on our turf, they said, okay, we can't have it in our more popular areas of living, our more upstanding citizen type areas of the country. We got to put it somewhere else. And so what they did was they said, hey, black man, who at that time probably making what? Probably like $1 to an hour. You can't get a job because the elites took away all the factories, all the manufacturing, because it happened to us first. Before it happened to the coal miners and those individuals and so forth and so forth, the steel industry, the thing that I was talking about when I was supporting Trump, it happened to us first. This is what I do. I give you these drugs. If you move these drugs to your communities and allow those individuals who don't look like you to come and to purchase these drugs, we'll make you rich. And in the process, what happened, they came up with crack cocaine. And when those individuals could no longer get a hold of the regular cocaine because it was so far more expensive, what they did was they brung their asses down to the neighborhoods that I was born in, like the South Side of Chicago, low end, 3939, man, projects, born Cook County Hospital. They brung it there. They brought their problems there.
Well,
I guarantee you, if they do a realistic number on the people who overdose on heroin in inner cities, I guarantee you will be astounded at the true numbers of who it actually was. You would think it would be black people, but I guarantee you it wasn't.
No, it's usually white people that love the heroin.
Right. That love most drugs.
Well, yeah. My culture does love they party drugs. But
right. Yeah. They did it for partying. And they told them to go down there and do your drugs, and then you come back and you live a regular life.
Well, you do have a slight point with the whole drug war as well. The only real side issue is you had cocaine that was doing very well in the 70s, and then in the early stages of the 80s, it started tapering off because the disco era started to die. So what happened was some chemists in a laboratory figured out how to make crack cocaine. Then they started distributing it. Now, here's where it gets funky. The media and the news started gaining traction. So the news started picking it up that, oh my God, there's this new drug out there that's cheaper and more effective than cocaine. Basically an ad campaign for the drug itself. So you want to sit there and wonder how the crack epidemic took hold. It was our own media and our own news agencies that were pushing it.
Yeah.
Because they were the ones out there saying, oh my God, it's cheaper and more effective. It's so much more dangerous and more addictive, but it's cheaper and more effective than cocaine. And people only heard that first half.
Yeah, you are right. That's why I don't like the media. It's just that as of right now, the people who supposed to be independent media, they are now following the same strategies as the everyday regular media. It's all about clout. It's been a thing going around. It's about clout. Everybody's clout chasing. They're like I say, I know I may sound like a broken record. I'm being very repetitive, but I have to focus on everyday life. Like I know people, I know my own struggles with alcohol and how alcohol impacted me, and how because of the situation growing up, and I didn't deal with a lot of stuff, and I had to eventually go get help in order to be somewhat successful or continue to be successful, because I was successful, you know, at a certain point in my life. I had to do something, and that, and once again, that was one of the conversations that I used to always have about addiction. You know what I'm saying? It was like Trump supporters was like open up to me. I just have private conversations with individuals, but then it was just like something happened, and everybody was just like, "Oh no, we have no issues, we have no problems. It's all you black folks, and yeah, get over slavery." That was 400 years ago. Why? Because Candace Owens and Kanye West said so. Nah, man, that shit don't work like that. It don't work like that.
AB.
No, and the problem is the drug epidemic is all over the place. I mean, I live in a predominantly white area, and heroin is a massive issue.
Right, you know, me too. I know people personally that overdose off of it.
Oh yeah,
white people.
I've lost about at least a dozen friends over the last like 5 years due to that drug alone. And I mean, I've literally gone to so many funerals. I've gone to more funerals than weddings, and it breaks my heart.
Okay.
I feel you. I apologize. You know what I'm saying? My full sympathy go out to you on that front, brother. Because that's something that if I do ever start back advocating like full time, that'll be one of the first things outside, because I'm a vet, outside of veterans' rights. That'll be one of the things that I would definitely advocate for, because I see it. And like my thing is, like how you talking about it now, those conversations are not being had.
No, absolutely not.
They're not being had. That's what I would rather talk about. I would rather talk about substance abuse, but those are not the conversations that are being had right now. That's why I couldn't do it.
I mean,
and there were people that were saying, no, the people who own drugs, they are all Democrats. No, they are regular, everyday Americans.
That's why I'm saying you're a bitch, dude.
They're everyday human beings who bleed the same color blood as everybody else. They're our kids. They're our mothers, our fathers, our grandmothers, our grandfathers, our aunties, our uncles, our cousins, our brothers, our sisters.
One thing you learn about,
for some reason, it got lost.
Anybody can be an addict. Anybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, maybe that's where we all need to find a common ground or a common issue to all unite under one banner or something. Because you know what?
Right.
There's far too much division. You know, you have people like yourself that are not dumb people, that are well educated, but we're totally on different sides of the fence with things because of the fact we can't find a common ground.
And that's what that's what I thought Trump represented, because as I say, I had my own struggles, and I remember, man, sitting in a room full of individuals, you know what I'm saying, who were going through things and just closing my eyes, and even though they didn't look like me, when they told their stories were very identical to mine, and that's why I was against the whole Black Lives Matter thing, and I think that it was because of my disdain, if I said that correctly, for the groups like Black Lives Matter and all the other groups that were saying white supremacy, white supremacy, white supremacy. I think that is what pushed me towards being a Trump supporter, because it was about, you know what, I don't like them over here, and at least what y'all saying over here, some of it, whether I agree with it all or not, is kind of making a little bit of sense. Because I said, when I was doing what I was doing, we were having realistic conversations. At least the people that will watch my videos, because most of my videos weren't even really about Trump. It was about everyday life. And I could pack a live. I can have 400 views and 200 likes, easy. Like only 400 views. But out of those 400 views, 200 people will like what I'm saying. And everybody wasn't Trump supporters. Because I had those to say, man, I love what you're saying, but if you want a Trump supporter, you will be spot on. That's what I was doing. That's why I'm so passionate.
and honestly, that's why we're all so passionate, because we all see where there have been positive gains and there has been improvement, and maybe not all of it is equally blanketed over everything, but things have gotten better in many cases, and it's
Right, but things were already getting better because when Obama took over, we were in a financial crisis. The economy shut down. I know. I had to sell crack cocaine because I couldn't get a job. And this was right after I got an armed discharge out the Army, before I became a convicted felon. I couldn't get a job because there were no jobs nowhere. That was not Obama. Obama took that over. So that's why I made a joke of it. But I honestly feel like the reason why a lot of people on the right don't like Obama has nothing to do with his policies, because his policies were centrist policies which are geared towards them. They are geared towards them. And they still, every step of the way, they said, no, we can't do this. So my thing was, okay, well, I don't like Obama because he comes from Chicago. He lived in my neighborhood, 50th and Greenwood. I'm 45th and Drexel. Anybody who knows anything about Chicago would know that's 5 blocks up, 2 blocks over. That's it. I know people say, well, 5 blocks. No, you don't understand Chicago. Chicago has thousands of blocks. So 5 blocks is like nothing. So that's how close he was to where I'm from. And that community is trash right now. One of my best friends, his brother got shot. Just graduated high school. Got shot dead. A few weeks later, a girl got shot. And it took for Michelle Obama to get him to even come and talk about the issue. So my issue for not liking him is not the same as other people. It had nothing to do with his policy because he had no policy that was geared towards me or my family or the people that I know.
You on that? The guy didn't have a single policy to speak of. You ask
Right.
anybody,
and neither did Bush.
The Affordable Care Act.
And neither did Bush. And at this present point, neither does Trump. I'm just being honest.
Well, hey, I can understand where you're coming from.
Trump is a good tweeter, man. He's a good tweeter. He tweets good stuff. But it's so strange because it's a guy that I love. I love him dearly. He's a Trump supporter. I love him dearly, but I had to mute him on Twitter because he basically said, because I post about Bernie on Twitter, and he basically said the typical Republican talking points, we can't have a socialist, and then he went on to say how he's about to lose his house. He's struggling financially, but at the same time, it's still F Bernie Sanders. And it's Trump till he die. So if you telling me that your life is not getting better, but you have an individual who's talking about making your life get better, whether you agree with the fundamental ideological setting or not, how can you then in return come and say the person that you vouch for is somehow doing a great job? Like, I felt bad, and I told him, I said, brother, I really don't feel like hurting your feelings right now, because right now what you're doing is you're insulting my intelligence because you're telling me how your life sucks. Your life actually sucks worse than it did before the man took office. I get it, man. You know, people ride or die. I'm not knocking that. I'm a former gang member. I'm not knocking it at all. I can't. My God won't allow me to even have room to knock it. But you got to be a little bit better with what you come with, or how you approach the thing, because not everybody is the same. That's why I mess with Mo. I love Mo. Me and Mo don't agree on a lot of stuff, man. 90% of the thing we don't agree on. But at the same time, that's still my brother. They don't stop me from loving him. They don't stop me from supporting them from a spiritual standpoint, an emotional standpoint, a social standpoint, and definitely a financial standpoint.
No, like I keep saying,
it don't stop me from doing none of that.
to agree on everything, but we definitely have to have common goals. Because if we don't, we're just going to keep running in circles. And I mean, like I said, everybody wants their life to get better. We've all got points where life starts crashing around you, and you have to sit there and be like, you know what? Life is a mess right now, but I'm going to knuckle up, guard my grill, and I'm going to keep fighting.
Right.
I mean, my life falls apart, every 5 years it seems. But you know what? I rise like a phoenix from the ashes and keep fighting.
Right. And that's what it should be about. And like that for me, I know it's easy for people to latch on to certain things. And I learned because trust me, I was like sober as hell. Like I'm talking about like nothing, like no nothing. Like when I was a Trump supporter, I was like sober as hell. It wasn't until I got on Facebook and a lot of Trump supporters started asking me like, "Hey, can I be Facebook friends with you? Can I be Facebook friends with you?" Till I started seeing what they were saying, because I wasn't privy to the social media world. I didn't know anything about it. I'd be lying if I said I did. I had a flip phone. I think I said this earlier. I wasn't into it like that. It was once I got on Facebook to where I saw people in real, I guess from that perspective, a real life format, because yeah, it's social media still, but most people actually post their kids, they post their jobs, they post what they do. And I'm like, man, like, how can somebody who like work in this field, or how can somebody who has kids and live in this place, like how can they feel the way they feel about us as black people? And it broke me, and I fell off the wagon. And I haven't been right ever since.
Well, I will say one thing, man.
I didn't let it control me, though. I didn't let it control me, but I haven't been the same since. Like, I broke down and I cussed everybody out. And the only person that stood by my side through it was Mo. Mo was the only person. Because everybody else was like, what's wrong with him? Why? Because I just couldn't understand how they felt that way. Because being on Twitter, everybody talk trash all day long. So I don't take it seriously. So YouTube, everybody talk trash all day long. Trolls, don't take them seriously. But to see people, real people on their real pages who tell me they like my message, to talk the way they talk, to post the way they post about us as black people in particular, that was a major problem.
I must sound very, I feel bad right now. Love y'all. I see y'all there. No, keep the video going right here, bro.
No, man, if you gotta go, you gotta go, brother.
Yeah, seriously, you need to cut it off and call it a night, man. No problem.
Yeah, just don't take it down, man. I think this was good.
No, I ain't gonna sit down. Fuck y'all. I'm going. Let's see it.
Big scan only.
All right, hey, I love everybody, man. Like, don't